The boys are back in town. Welcome back to the Deadlock Podcast, episode number 119.
Tony.
This week, we're going to be talking about WWF Monday Night Raw for May 22nd, 2000. Y2K is what they called that.
Well, that show?
They called that year.
The year 2000? Yeah. Is that the one we watched? I watched the wrong one, so I'm going to be reviewing a whole different episode.
I don't think they called the whole year wasn't Y2K.
I was there, Tony. I was there.
Bro, I remember. You don't remember.
You weren't there. AEW Dynamite and AEW Rampage for this week also, of course.
Oh, yes. It's
before
about
we get into all
Drive.
that stuff. Hey, fourth wall.
Hey, let's go, fourth wall.
Okay, so we get all that shit. Why says 62 is up on our Patreon.
Oh my gosh, which is the greatest watch list of all time. Yes.
Man.
Dixieland. Magnus versus Jeff Harvey.
Everyone hates this episode.
Sorry about that one ever again.
Fucking Magnus killed the fucking product.
I was gonna say this is start of Magnus month, so we got.
No, it is
going.
not. But it is. I mean, it is. Has there been more than one Dixieland match? Was that the only one?
That was the only one.
That's the only.
Okay, the one and only Dixieland match. Find that on our Patreon right now, or else.
Hoodies and pumpkin tees are also going to be going out this week. So if you ordered a hoodie or you ordered a pumpkin tee, look out for that.
Yeah, let's
or a
go.
worm dude pin.
Hell yeah, bro! You can check the back card on that too because it's awesome.
Yeah, it's all everything on there is awesome, and yeah, those will go and go.
You said it best, brother.
Let's get into DPW. We made a few really big announcements here recently. Which matches, 3 matches for DPW you already know, which is our big event. January 8th, 2022 in Raleigh, North Carolina at the Raleigh Convention Center. We announced Alex Colon versus Colby Carino in a hardcore match.
Hardcore, because we're not legally allowed to do more.
The city of Raleigh banned light tubes and banned glass. No joke.
So
no light tubes, no glass from the city of Raleigh.
We're letting them do as much as they can.
Yeah.
Legally.
Imagine we get shut down our first.
Oh my God.
That'd be insane.
We also announced Kid Bandit versus Ho Ho Loon.
Unfucking believable.
Literally unbelievable. I cannot. This is destiny because the timetables matched up perfectly.
It was crazy. Pretty crazy. Like while we were finalizing the January show, Ho Ho Loon became available to us, and Ho Ho Loon is a CM Pulse guy as well as a New Legacy guy, which even crazier that I didn't know that you were a Ho Ho Loon guy as well.
Dude, James is like the biggest Ho Ho Loon guy.
We love Ho Ho Loon over on the New Legacy side as well, so this was perfect. And of course, we love Kid Bandit. By the way, don't get that twisted. Kid Bandit.
Oh hell yeah.
2 Ds.
Yes. Crazy. Double D.
Double D Bandit.
Double D. Kid Bandit.
We also announced you versus Ryo Mizunami, which was a really big match for us to be able to secure for one of our first shows ever, which is kind of crazy.
Almost still not convinced that we did that. That's how crazy it is.
So VIP meet and greets are available for you and Ryo Mizunami. If you guys have not seen you or Ryo before, of course, Mizunami is on AEW. She's also the current Seedling Beyond the Sea champion. So if you guys want to look up any of her Seedling work, she's a complete ass kicker extraordinaire, and you is also. So you can check out either of their stuff. Probably find some stuff on YouTube, I'm sure, if you haven't seen them before.
If it wasn't for us crowning our first World's Champion on that January 8th show, you versus Ryo would probably be the main event.
Probably. That's how. That's how.
I mean,
confident.
that's how that match is gonna. That's how we look at that match.
Yeah.
So VIP meet and greets are available for both of them. So if you buy one of those tickets, you get to meet them. Whatever you decide to do, a photo op or an 8x10 or both. And if you buy one of those tickets, dpwtix.com, you can also meet the rest of the wrestlers that are going to be there hanging out. You can meet them, get some pictures, get some merch, whatever you want to do. You're just basically getting in the door early, then getting whatever you bought for your VIP meet and greet, and then you can hang around and meet everybody else if you like to.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, that's cool. And I was gonna say the VIP meet and greet also is the same kind of concept for the fire tapings as well.
Of course, Tony, the fire tapings is this week.
How crazy is that?
If you're listening to this on Monday or any day, I guess this week after that, December 11th in Jacksonville, North Carolina at Missing Link CrossFit, we are running our first ever show. If somehow this news has gone past you, what the fuck? We have it is, and this is I'm so happy I get to say this. We have less than 50 tickets left for DPW Fire. So while there is a chance you can still walk up and get some tickets, if you're nervous about it, it is the time to grab them, some bitches, at dpwtix.com.
And if you buy a VIP meet and greet at DPW Fire on December 11th for Luther, Rosemary, or Matt Lee, that's the same concept. Like Tony said, you can meet everybody else too if you want to, if they're around and you want to do whatever.
Hell yeah.
You just get in the door early. Have a good time. The new Patreon tier is now live also. The DPW tier on our Patreon at patreon.com/DeadlockPW. The DPW tier features stuff like pre-sale DPW codes. You get to watch our big events. Currently, the only distribution for our big events is going to be this tier until we can work out some deal with any other sites. But currently, it's just the Patreon. We did try. We tried. And you get a lot more shit too. So if you want to, just check that out on Patreon. And it has all the stuff that you'll get when you check it out there. We're super excited to get that started. Of course, DPW Spark, a monthly show that we're putting on Patreon for 30 days, timed exclusive on Patreon, and then we put it out on YouTube. Super exciting stuff. So you'll see that an entire month before anybody else does. So that's really cool. And there's a bunch of cool shit. So patreon.com/DeadlockPW. Thank you to everyone who might check that out, because that's a really big help for the stuff we're doing for DPW.
Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, and shouts out to everybody that's already jumping in on that tier. We have already over 100 people in there, and we're hoping to get some more, because it would really it really helps out the DPW side of things.
Shout out to the
dippers
and the ites, dude,
yes,
for real.
Yes.
Shout out.
And of course, anyone that's unsure about that, if you ever have any questions about the DPW tour or anything, we have a thread up on the Patreon right now that you can ask away stuff. And of course, you can upgrade, downgrade anytime you want, so it's not a forever commitment, but we're going to give you some reasons to be there forever, son.
Let us also explain this really quick, because I've seen this quite a bit. I'm sure anyone that listens to this podcast already fucking knows this, but maybe you can inform people when you see it on Twitter and stuff too. DPW Fire will be on YouTube, so you can watch that for free. All you have to do is look it up. We'll give you guys the link to the YouTube when we have it. That should be up sometime in the next fucking 2 weeks, which is crazy to think about.
Yeah.
That'll be free. Anybody can watch DPW Fire. It'll be 4 weeks of DPW Fire content, one every week. So you can check that out on YouTube. DPW, you already know, is a bigger event for us. You could classify it as a pay-per-view now. I guess we didn't want to do that before, but now we can, as you will be able to watch this by being in the DPW tier on Patreon. And for future events like DPW, you already know, if they are not DPW Fire and they are named something else other than Fire or Spark, they will be a big event. That's classified as a big event. So that would be in the DPW tier. Or, you know, once we get distribution outside of Patreon, we'll let you know. We're fucking working on it. It's a pain in the ass, and we'll let you know.
We're trying. We're trying.
It wouldn't be Deadlock if something wasn't a pain in the ass to get off the ground.
True.
That's very Deadlock of us.
Now let's give some shouts outs here to everybody on the Patreon. Patreon.com/DeadlockPW. Starting in the $1 tier, Josh Naylor.
Josh, not Rob.
Jamie Haters. Armpit Sweat.
All right, dude.
Mozzie. JW Fair.
Not Mozzie. Mozzie's
in the $5 tier, John Campbell. Joseph Fennell.
Like soup.
Aqua. Here goes nothing.
All
Mark
right.
Wise.
Me with that DPW show.
Kaoru Yasui's fat fucking titties.
What? Who's
Evil
that?
Tony Collins.
I need
Candied
more. Hey.
Green Beans.
Oh no.
The
Candied.
Celtic 91.
Candied
Nell.
Green Beans.
James Eddy. Alex Martinez. Cameron Hastings.
Cameron.
Jaquez Lecoq Grande. Moses be splitting them legs open. $7 tier. Con Metaxas. $8 tier. Robert Ray. Valhalla. $9 tier. CSM. The whole fucking cock.
God
Johnson.
damn it. No.
What the
The gayest member of the gay brood.
Oh, wow.
Anthony Go.
Shouts out.
$10 tier. Xavier. Die Revolution. Armando Rodriguez Jr. Riney Nolan. Mag in Foos. Connor, who's also known in some circles as Jim.
Fuck off. No, he's not.
Coxon. Boom.
No one ever.
Boom.
No one's ever called him this.
And that's for True City, brother.
No one's ever called him that.
Brandon.
Hell.
Alonzo Milano.
I'm looking at names of
DB
Bukaki
John
here. You got
Jordan
Bukaki yet?
Rose, D-Man, Tyler Schmidt,
Ooh.
Angle Schlam Sham,
Why you
Tavion
say it
Ooh,
Swift,
that's a sweet name.
Onion Boy,
me.
Scumflower, Shayla Williams,
What happened to your brain?
Kanan Downer, James Brennan, $10 and 8-cent tier, Pressure P,
Well, fuck.
What's going on
$12, So
anymore? I don't even
Official
know.
Shard, $13.16, Scott A. Sullivan, $13.50 tier, Hayden
Sullivan?
Cuss,
What the fuck?
$25 tier. Ooh, it's DPW. That's a shit.
DPW tier, let's
Slip,
go.
but with 3 X's. Robert Bodenheimer, Nyan
Slip.
Warrior Skyler, but I
Ooh.
have an unreasonably long name to read off. Ski War's son, Michael Robinson, Orlando
Michael.
Thomas,
Ooh,
Maya
Orlando.
Falcone, Happy Tiger Snuggle Fur,
Yeah.
$40, $32 is Babdua.
$40 and $32?
40. Oh, yeah, hurry up before he changes this again. $40.32. No.
What?
Okay, y'all want to read these? No. Cocking Show.
Great.
Knob Van Dam.
No.
$100 Ace Annuals. Connor
Holy
Heavy.
shit.
Gregory Bukowski.
Yes.
Mimi Weber.
No, that's not a real
Yeah.
person.
It's not a real
person.
$136 and
Not a real
8-cent
person.
annual. SS 1990.
All right.
$264 annual.
Holy fuck.
Dustin Cormier.
Whoa. That's
And
sweet.
still the Patreon
Yeah.
champion of the world.
Let's go.
It's Jose. $150.69.
Jose's back again.
Jose,
Let's
you
go,
fucking
baby.
beast. What a beast.
And Jose's in the DPW tier. What a monster.
And
man.
of course, and shout out to everyone in every tier, $1, $5, $10, and $25 tier. You are really so goddamn handsome and beautiful. Thank you.
All right, let's get into
Whoa.
WWF Monday Night Raw for May 22nd.
It's my life in a box, in a
2000.
box, in a box, in a box.
I was so happy
WWF
they just went
2K.
straight into it.
Yeah, me too.
Before we get into the actual episode,
always the
though,
way. Yes.
let's talk about some Observer stuff.
The Observer. Observe this, brother.
Yeah,
There's
hell
actually
yeah, you
not
said
too
it
much
best,
to
brother.
observe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not too much. But we're going to talk about a few things.
I want to
Observer for May 22nd, 2000. ECW files a lawsuit in federal court in New York
Oh, hell
against
yeah.
both Rob Black, the owner of Extreme Pro Wrestling, known as XPW in
Yes.
California, and Terry Brunk, also
Oh,
known
shit.
as Sabu.
What the hell?
Whoa, what's happening here?
I can't imagine Sabu in a courtroom. That seems straight.
I also can't imagine-
Maybe I can. Never mind.
I also can't imagine ECW suing other people, not getting sued themselves.
What did
That's
they do
crazy.
so wrong?
So Rob Black was sued for interference of a contract. He was using Sabu while he was under contract to ECW.
Oh.
And for copyright infringement.
What?
Oh,
ECW filed a lawsuit for copyright infringement.
Oh my God! Wow.
So XPW used the word extreme, just spelled differently, which would theoretically create confusion in the marketplace as well as the similarities of their logo.
Oh. Huh. I
Sabu
never
himself
thought
was
of that.
sued for breach of contract. Also, the movie Road Trip, classic
that movie
2000
rules.
movie,
Holy
Love
shit.
that movie. Wow.
has a line when the guys are talking about Socrates and they called him the Vince McMahon of philosophy.
Yes.
Yeah,
that was in.
that was just a line.
What if that was just a line? But
Oh,
there's.
now we gotta,
I think there's
now
a
we gotta
few
watch
other.
that movie. We gotta
I feel
watch
like
that.
that's
SGH
not
Live.
That's not the only wrestling reference in that movie, I don't think, either. I think there's some other ones, too. But yeah, what a sweet movie. Wow. All those
That movie's
movies
awesome,
in 2000
yeah.
were
That
fucking
really
crazy.
is. Yeah, I don't know. Something Euro Trip was really good too. I like that movie.
Oh, my God. Euro Trip. Yeah.
All those I don't
Fuck.
know, those college travel movies.
Yeah. Those are
They're really
fucking
cool.
Yeah.
The Observer, June 5th, 2000. Apparently, the match Combat Zone Wrestling is working on in Philadelphia is the promoter John Zandig teaming with Terry Funk versus Atsushi Onita and Dick Togo in a no-rope, electrified, barbed wire, dynamite death match.
Well, I'll tell you now that
What?
didn't fucking happen.
Well, they're working on it.
They're still working on it now.
Yeah, it's hard.
That's
Sounds about right.
crazy.
That
Wow.
would, I mean, God, that's what a fucking insane concept, though. But yeah, wow. There's, I mean, even Zandig and Onita alone, that shit wasn't gonna happen. Let alone like getting Funk there, and Dick Togo's probably the only guy that would have showed up, and it's Zandig's promotion.
Yeah, probably. And then Zandig was like, I can't work that. I can't work that on that. So yeah, that's it for the Observer. What was the ratings looking like?
Holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. Fantastic on some side of this. With both shows going unopposed on May 22nd, Raw delivered a 7.07 rating, which is, you round that some bitch, that's a 7.1 for the WWF.
That's wild.
And of course, on the other side of things, because WCW is still around at this point. Some people might not have known that.
It looks like it, yeah.
WCW Nitro, which started 1 hour earlier, of course, because I think they were still doing 3-hour shows at that point, right?
Unopposed.
1 hour
earlier. It was
earlier.
a 2-hour show, by the way. Unopposed or 1 hour earlier.
Jesus. Oh,
I don't think anyone actually knew. If you look at the ratings, I don't think anyone actually fucking knew it was on an hour earlier.
It was on an hour earlier. It probably hurt them even more, really. Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Nitro did a 2.33 rating, which 1.45 in the first hour and 3.21 in the second hour. So yeah, like no one knew they were on an hour earlier. It looks like.
Fuck, dude.
Can you imagine putting on an hour earlier to try to beat
we're gonna
Raw?
get 'em. We're
And then
gonna get
no
'em.
one watches.
And then more people watched Raw anyway. That's even
Dude,
fucking.
that's
I don't know
so
what's more
fucked
insulting.
up. Oh.
Yeah,
That's very rough.
insane. Wow.
My life in a box.
When I was it the last show we talked about with the weird intro before the Raw, like the show intro. The last week's one was you couldn't understand it. This one is also I don't understand this one either. It's just someone whispering really fast. I need someone to know. We got no info on the last one from 2004. I got nothing here from 2000.
There's no words on it.
Someone needs to decipher
It's Jim
these
Johnson.
WWF
It's Jim
intros.
Johnson. Jim Johnson.
No. What are you
Jim
saying,
Johnson.
Jim
What
Johnson?
What if your job
you bitch?
was just to do that? Just what sounds really cool? Oh shit!
I got some cool sounds for you.
You get sued for copyright infringement. ECW State
fuck.
Unit Court.
Oh no!
They also use that song illegally.
Son of a bitch. Anyway, here's a bunch of fucking pyro. The most pyro I've ever seen on Raw ever.
You see the little swirly transition? The beginning swirly transition?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, that's crazy. We could do that in Windows Movie Maker.
Suck them into a portal, it felt like, yeah.
I bet that was real cutting edge of the time.
I liked it too. A lot of pyro, so many fucking signs. JR starts the show by saying, "This is hours after the most controversial night in WWF history. You goddamn right it's controversial. They did a goddamn Iron Man match with Triple H." And then ended in a fuck finish. You're goddamn right people pissed off. But somehow this is like one of the biggest fucking ratings ever, so whatever.
WWF Judgment Day was the night before on Sunday. WWF Judgment Day 2000 with the Triple H versus The Rock Iron Man 60-minute match as the main event.
People
finish?
only know that match as the Undertaker return match. It wasn't even his match.
Dude, I saw that live on pay-per-view at my friend's house, and I don't remember anything but The Undertaker.
Yeah, no.
That reminds me of a quote that Seth Rollins had when he faced off against Brock Lesnar. Because it was something Brock was going to do at the end of the match or something. Like it was an angle at the end of the match. Okay. And Seth's like, all right, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this. And Brock said, why are we doing any of this? The only thing that people are going to remember is what we do at the end. And Seth's like, and that's when I became a better pro wrestler.
A wrestler? Yeah. Wait, imagine it's even worse, bro. These two went an hour just for the whole pop to be stolen by The Undertaker.
What did they say? What did they do? 59-58 and Taker came out at 59-58? Yes. Oh, man, that's tough, bro.
What the fuck?
They didn't get nothing from this, man.
No.
That's right.
Everyone just wanted to see Taker.
Yeah. Well, Vince McMahon comes out. It's time for the Vince McMahon Town Hall.
Vince is coming out, and I guess there was someone in the crowd that holding a sign about Vince. It was a red sign, but he turns away right when the camera's there, and the camera stays on him, hoping that it'll turn back, but he doesn't. Get fucked.
Vince McMahon comes out to talk about the Judgment Day pay-per-view, and he wants to also, after the event, he wants to explain to you why it was called Judgment Day. He's going to make sure you understand.
Yes, Judgment Day.
You guys didn't get to the lore, so I gotta understand.
Hold on, I'm trying that
Any
one more
lore
time.
masters?
It's a day where you're judged. Of course.
When the world comes to an end.
Is that Triple H saying it?
Oh, it's Vince.
It's supposed to be a
Real-
day where we
real
are
guttural.
judged by the way we live our lives, and we're either rewarded or punished. And everyone starts chanting asshole. No one cares about your stupid lore.
He goes on forever. Asshole, asshole.
There's a sign in the crowd that said, "I want the Rock's bottom." That's fucking true.
What are you gonna get later, so?
Vince says, "Okay, I don't think you understand. We were rewarded last night because we live our lives correctly."
Asshole.
Vince says, "I don't look my normal GQ cover quality tonight, and neither will my family members, and neither will X-Pac and Road Dogg." They're a little
well,
late.
True.
They're a little late tonight, but they will be here. Like the fucking show hinges on X-Pac and Road Dogg showing up.
Vince McMahon puts over his son Shane. He says, "And of course, my son that came from my loins."
Points to his cock.
Why does he do this every fucking time? My son that came from my loins.
You know, my son Shane, who I came for, he is here for me. He keeps pointing to his
crazy.
cock. Single-handedly defeated the largest athlete in the world, The Big Show, who I will bury forever now.
Yeah, he said, "Yeah, you better hope every Thanksgiving we decide to do something with it."
What, Tony?
Shane is known as the young Simba the Giant Killer.
Simba?
now.
Yeah, the Simba.
the Giant Killer.
That was
Yeah.
over too. A lot of Simba signs.
Simba. Yeah, it's true. I don't remember it for too long, but yeah, they never did a shirt of that, but they probably got sued to hell from Disney. That's probably why. Triple H defeated The Rock, even though The Rock attempted to employ the services of The Undertaker. Even though The Rock cheated, Triple H became the WWF champion.
Yeah, what the fuck? Triple H won the title fair and square. The Rock cheated, that son of a bitch.
He said Taker walked out on his contract, and if he shows his face here tonight, he is not legally under contract. Therefore, I will have the Undertaker arrested. The dead man who is not legally under contract
So
will be arrested.
This was around the time Undertaker came out on Raw and said, "I don't want to be the dead man anymore."
I want to live, live.
And then he was gone for a while.
He was hurt too, though, right?
I think he had some nagging injuries, yeah.
But maybe
Yeah.
also creative differences.
Yeah, he said he didn't want to be the dead man no more.
Yeah.
Do
I
something
don't
else.
do this shit.
Why are you dead man?
He said I'll have marshals waiting to arrest the Undertaker, and JR says, you better sure damn have plenty of marshals, a big old posse. Vince says, I'm not sure Rock will show up here tonight, but should he show up tonight would be a good night to go one-on-one with Vince McMahon. So it'll be Vince versus The Rock in this ring. And JR says, I'd love to see that. And Vince says, well, that's not going to happen.
Oh,
That's awesome.
damn.
That was fucking awesome.
Fucking
Boo. Road Dogg, X-Pac, Shane McMahon, and Triple H will face The Rock in a handicap match. See ya. He just leaves.
Four guys in the
Okay.
ring at the same time. How does that happen?
How does that happen?
4 people in the ring. Yeah, who's the real winner here? The Rock's in Fortnite.
That's fucking true.
A lot to think about.
That
JR
is a
and
lot to
Jerry
think about.
end up talking about the match at Judgment Day. They go over this quite a bit tonight.
Yeah, that's not what I was paying attention to.
Catch the replay.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. You ain't
There was
Let me tell you
there was
what
a,
it's fucking
a lovely woman who is possibly inebriated dancing
my
through
life.
this whole segment. And Jerry Lawler sitting there with a suit jacket on with nothing underneath like a little fucking freak.
yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how he was doing that shit.
He shouldn't have been. It's what the answer is here.
We go backstage. Vince McMahon is okay. One
Strutting.
second. Just let me. They go backstage, and there is a pipe and drape set up in a hallway, and Vince McMahon walks through it like he's walking through gorilla position.
His entrance. He's swinging his. He does the whole. It really is like his entrance.
This
You're right.
is probably one of the greatest visuals of all. You have to see this to believe. Like,
It's incredible.
this-
It's my
yeah, it's
favorite
great.
segment of the night, I think.
This
It's
is
so
incredible.
good.
This is so insane.
There's one pipe and drape set up backstage, 10 foot wide for no reason. Vince McMahon walks through the pipe and drape. The camera follows him back through as he's walking and strutting, and he's going. And then The Rock just walks in the frame.
From the shadows. Like
he
fucking
no-clipped.
Batman style. Yeah, he no-clipped through a wall.
Rock Fortnite no-clipped
In
into
his
this
$5
fucking
million
scene.
red shirt. Fuck, whatever that is.
Yeah, that shirt is
500.
insane what the fuck The Rock is wearing here. I legit wrote that Rock shirt is insane. He looks like when they describe viruses on TV and it shows like the DNA. Like that's what this shirt looks like.
So we have to do this every time we want to have something like a backstage segment. There needs to
Random
be
pipe
one,
and drape.
One pipe and drape set up, and they walk through it like they're walking into an area. Everything is an area. You could set up a pipe and drape in like Five Guys and walk through it, and to me, that's a segment. Now it's a segment.
That's probably the most realistic part of the show is that Vince, anytime he goes through a curtain, just struts.
That was awesome. I love this.
Yeah.
The Rock then just beats the shit out of Vince.
He whoops Vince's ass, throws him into a bay door, hits him in the head with a cookie sheet. He's just beating the shit out. No one is around to help because obviously the McMahon-Helmsley regime is what they call it, is not there yet.
They're still out partying from Triple H's victory.
Yeah.
Vince begs for Rock not to hit him with his trash
No,
can
Rock,
lid.
no.
So Rock looks at the trash can lid, drops it, grabs the entire trash can and hits it with it.
Fucking smashes it right over his fucking head. He throws Vince onto the trunk of the limo, and then the limo door's already open, so he grabs Vince by his pants and just launches him into the limo itself. And then he goes up to the driver. He looks in the window. He says, "You get this asshole out of here."
Dude, he tells the driver to get him out of here, and then you just hear someone yelling in the back, "Hey, you son of a bitch!
You can't do this to me. You son
His
of a
head
bitch."
out the window like a dog or something. Vince does.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch. And then Rock goes and picks up the trash can lid from earlier, comes back, and just smashes him in the head with it
That
through the
makes
little
like the
window.
greatest noise of all time.
And then the driver goes, limo just fucking veers off.
This
Tremendous.
might have been my favorite segment of the night.
It's a hot way to start the fucking show. I don't know how you can't really top that. That's you son of a bitch.
I will never ever forget them setting up a random pipe and drape backstage and having The Rock stand beside it. That's so good.
That's so good.
So back from commercial backstage, The Rock is waiting for the McMahon-Helmsley regime in the parking lot.
I'm waiting for more assholes.
This is very Stone Cold-esque here, which I love.
You know what? That's very. I didn't think to describe it like that, but that is very.
This is literally
accurate.
what Stone Cold would do. He'd hide by the pipe and drape.
It does kind of feel a little bit like this was a Stone Cold thing, and hey, you know what? You Rock, you could do this one.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I didn't even think about that. You're right.
Yeah.
But he killed it. He did a good job.
But this segment is fucking awesome, though. Yeah,
Yeah.
Don't take anything away from the segment. It just reminded me of like a Stone Cold
thing. It
thing.
kind of added a little more badass to The Rock too, because usually he's like talking shit and all that. You usually see him talking more than doing something like slow, methodical pace, benefiting The Rock here tonight.
Well, TNA comes out and Trish says, "Y'all like the Hardy Boys?"
Yeah, you like the Hardys? How can you not with their crazy hair and their moves? You gotta love them. Well, I don't.
Over.
Yeah. Trish does not love the Hardys. She says, "Tonight those boys will face my men. And when I'm through with them, we'll see exactly how hard they really are."
We'll see who's coming at the end of this.
So I'm going to have Tess and
I'll make
Albert
these boys hard tonight.
I'm going to have Tess and Albert whoop your asses, and I can't wait to see your boners.
Yeah.
Hell
The boys erect or what?
Yeah. Let's get hard.
Jerry Lawler says Vince got hit in the head so hard by The Rock, he might need to see an OBGYN.
He says Vince may need to get a CAT scan or an x-ray. Or get him to do OBGYN or something. Then JR says, he doesn't need to see a gynecologist. And Lawler says, a what? Fucking hell. Gynecologist? What?
I didn't see a neurologist. So we get to the matchup here. Albert and Tess do the duo flipping face bump gimmick.
Yeah,
move.
whatever.
That's
We
so
want
good.
puppies.
Let me see them titties.
Hey, I like that move. That dual flipping thing. That's a sweet move.
I like that move.
Is that is there a name for that?
Yeah, it's called the duo flipping face bump gimmick.
The we want puppies.
That's what that's called. We want puppies.
No, they did it too. That's awesome. They get the crowd.
They also
It's
did
called gynecologist.
the leg drop to the cock. Gynecologist. Huh? They did the leg drop to the cock, second rope leg drop combo as well, which is cool.
Albert does a giant swing, and I think JR says, I ain't seen this in 20 years.
It was cool, though. It looked awesome.
Yeah,
Tess and
yeah.
Albert did the fucking backflip thing that they do to people that Proud and Powerful do. What the fuck? I don't know what they call that. Where they like, it's kind of, they both go for a double backdrop and then just kind of flip you over. I don't know what it's called. But
The
anyway.
duo flipping face bump gimmick.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Yes. It's the duo flipping face bump gimmick. They go for that again, and then Matt turns it into a double DDT that looked great.
That was real good.
Jeff hits the whisper in the wind. Matt dumps Test over the ropes, and he falls like a sack of shit.
Gee, oh my God, did he? What the fuck? Why did he fall so hard for it?
Why you follow that? Trish goes to hit Matt, but Matt stops her and then just pushes her down. I was like, damn.
Yeah,
She gets back up
out of
and
here. I'm hard.
Fucking yeah, well, she fucking destroys his ass too. It's the post and the steps. I was like, damn, okay.
Yeah, she's pushed him right into that shit too. Yeah, you're right.
Jeff hits the swanton on Albert, but then Test, of course, hits his patented Test elbow drop.
Jeff crushed. It was one of those all or nothing
Yeah.
He crushed Albert with it, and Trish was distracting the ref when Jeff was pinning, and then Test did the Test diving elbow. Of course, patented maneuver.
And then Albert pins Jeff instead.
Yeah. Sadly, we didn't get to see how erect the Hardys were here. I didn't get to see any
That's a
boners.
bummer. At
Yeah.
least we get to see Lita later.
Yeah, I guess so. But she's not with them yet. She's not in Team Extreme.
So The Rock is still waiting in the parking lot backstage. Now that I'm
Just hanging
reading this
out.
back out, this is very Stone Cold.
He's pacing around waiting, yeah.
It literally, all he needs is a can of beer.
Now we get Eddie Guerrero versus D'Lo Brown in a European Championship match.
Latino Heat. God, Eddie is so good here,
This
man.
is the Latino Heat I remember with the
roses and just
maybe it's just the No
swagger.
Mercy Latino Heat, right?
Yeah.
This is literally the No Mercy entrance.
JR says, they need to check those roses out because there was a pipe in them at the pay-per-view. I guess they used the roses as a gimmick at the pay-per-view
Yeah,
for
that's
Eddie to
awesome.
win the title.
Yeah, the gimmick.
that-
Then they put that gimmick in the game, and you could use the roses in the game. And
yes,
and hit
that's
people
true.
with them.
Yeah.
And-
D'Lo is...
I love, but like this is like my favorite version of both these guys.
Dude, D'Lo is so D'Lo here.
Yeah.
It's like, I wish you can't see it. Maybe what do you can do? But D'Lo's head is falling off from how hard he's bobbing his fucking head here. Jerry Lawler says, Jerry Lawler asked if D'Lo has some sort of condition because of how his head is moving.
Well, dude, I think him
Damn
throwing his
right.
head like that. And look at his traps, bro. I think that literally is what made his traps. This dude's huge, man.
God,
I couldn't
it's-
believe he was in a Brett gear. I'm like, damn, this guy could be in trunks. This motherfucker
He's
is
gigantic. Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess he always wore a singlet, right? I don't think he ever.
Yeah, he did. He always had one.
He probably didn't have to. You're right. Like he
He
could-
looked
took them
crazy
some bitches
good here.
down.
But I always love the Brett attire. Looks good on everybody.
Yeah, I think so too.
And this is a sweet ass match. Like
It's
I
fun.
really,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had a good time on this one.
Of course, there's a sign in the crowd that says Kurt Angle is a turd. It's true. It's true. Just want to let you know that.
Oh, great. Thank you. D'Lo hits a leg lariat here that looks fantastic.
What's up with that?
Yeah, he's going crazy. D'Lo hits a sidewalk slam and he gets out of Eddie's face and goes, "You suck."
Dude, D'Lo went to the apron, leapt over the top onto the second rope and did a moonsault. What the fuck?
Hell
That was awesome.
I mean, he missed, but it was still cool.
It was still sweet. Yeah, it was awesome. D'Lo goes for the sky high, but Eddie drop kicks out of it mid-air.
Yes. Ugh. Who sucks now?
Dude, that was so like, wow, that was just awesome. These guys are
it's
just so next level.
They are good.
D'Lo then hits a sky high the second time, but
Yes.
the Godfather's here.
And the hose?
The hoes are
shit.
here.
What the hell
How
are you doing here?
awesome were the hoes tonight, boys?
The hoes were tremendous. Godfather came out with a purpose, though, not happy, which I want to point out just because of what happens after this. So Godfather's pissed off here at D'Lo, of course. D'Lo is distracted. Eddie hits a Rana on D'Lo with a pinfall to get the win there. And then
Nice.
Godfather comes in and starts whooping D'Lo's ass.
Kicking the shit out of him.
He bumps D'Lo into the corner and then moves back to do the hoe train with the theatrics.
Hell yeah, you have to do the theatrics.
He rev the train up. I
That's
was
how
like,
you do it.
awesome.
That adds more
With
power
the
to the whole train.
theatrics. Yeah,
I
that's
loved
how
it.
it gets its power. Other than
That's
that, it's
fair.
just a regular train.
So
That's
Godfather
true.
is still pissed off, hits the pimp drop, gets up. He gets up and looks down at D'Lo, and it sounded like he just went. I don't know what he. I don't know what he did. And then he leaves the ring, and now he's very happy. And he goes to the hose and starts dancing, and he's real happy now.
The hoes are having a good
Yeah.
time. Godfather's having a good time. Everybody's having a
It's
good
just
time.
so fucking sweet. He beats this dude's ass. I'm good. He just starts dancing.
We go backstage. A limo pulls up.
Limo
and
arrives.
Jerry thinks it's Vince, but
Hey.
out comes X-Pac in jorts and Road Dogg and Tori.
Now, put some respect on this man's name. This is the hardcore champion, Gerald Briscoe.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I guess you're right. My bad. He actually has it around his waist the whole
He
night.
wears it the whole show. Yeah.
That's awesome. The Rock then no clips again into the scene and has
how's it
going. And he starts beating the shit out of X-Pac and Road Dogg.
With a lead pipe. He must have got that from the Roses.
Yeah, I think so too.
Dude.
He loads, I don't even explain this to me. So he loads X-Pac and Road Dogg into a truck.
Dude,
and
as
then-
Tony was saying, this is
And
the No Mercy
The
truck,
No Mercy
bro.
18-wheeler. Like, this episode of Raw, they just took full inspiration for the video game.
This is the 18-wheeler from No Mercy. I was like, what the
This
fuck?
is that one match that you love so much, James.
Oh,
Yeah,
the handicap APA.
Yes.
Fucking
Yes.
yeah.
See, that was your problem. You didn't use the lead pipe enough. That was your problem.
Well, you
want
also
it.
didn't see the mechanism to lower the bay door.
That's what I was asking. They
Okay.
were the bay
It does
door.
not make sense. So Rock beats both their asses in the 18-wheeler, then closes the bay door, which is not the door to the truck.
They have
Just
to have
step
the
out of
bay.
the truck.
They have to have the bay door because they have a light there, a light gimmick, so they could see inside the back of the truck.
They
so they
could
couldn't
very
lower
easily
that door.
Just close the door. There's a handle on it. Just pull
I
it
know
down.
it's not
Rock.
The Rock is not the smartest man alive. He's
guess
just
not.
smart enough. Yeah, so
Sure.
he closes the bay door, and of course that doesn't keep them trapped forever. They'll be back later. I think X-Pac is probably the one that figured it out. Hey, we can get out of this place.
We can just walk out of this. Just shimmy a little.
Look great though. It was fun segments. I get
You know, it was really funny. Whooped
X-Pac
their
and
ass.
fucking Tommy Hilfiger jorts. So God
How
damn
did
it.
Gerald Briscoe get away?
He ran away at the very beginning. He's like,
What about
Yeah.
Tori?
It was Tori and then ran away. They ran
okay.
away.
No, they ran. They ran.
He just ran away. Okay, I see it.
Mr. McMahon.
We have Edge, Christian, and Kurt Angle versus Too Cool up next.
I swear this was Reggie Miller. I didn't see Edge with Kurt Angle.
Edge, Christian, and Kurt Angle come out wearing Indiana jerseys. And Kurt says, your Olympic hero only has one thing to say. The New York Knicks are going down. And the crowd pops. I'm like, what is... Is that wrong? Did he fuck that up?
Bing bong.
Where'd you steal that from, James? What the hell?
Fuck your life, bing bong.
He says, of course, the New York Knicks are going down in the NBA Finals after they defeat the Indiana Pacers. Christian, who is from another planet, says, greetings, inhabitants of Indianapolis. Indiana is so known for two things. Its rich, storied basketball history and, of course, choking. Whether it's Bob Knight choking his players or the Pacers choking in the playoffs. Can either of you tell me more about this Bob Knight?
Bobby Knight was a crazy fucking basketball coach. He used to throw
Yeah?
chairs and get fucking upset. He was a
What's
crazy
he up
dude.
to?
Tony, big Pacers guy.
Big
Big
Pacers guy?
Indiana Pacers guy.
All
No,
right,
he was like
fair
a
enough.
college basketball coach too back in the day.
Big college
He was
guy.
He was a big
right.
fucking.
Sure.
He was crazy. He was awesome.
Edge,
But there's-
Edge says, oh, go on. There's more. Bob Knight.
Oh, I was saying there's apparently he choked fucking players back in the day at this time
Repeatedly?
or something.
We'll have to
yeah,
ask,
he-
we'll have to ask J Rose more about it. I think he's a big Pacers guy.
Oh, is he? Okay. Ask him
Bing
about
bong.
Bob Knight. Ask him about Eric Angle. Ask Kurt about Eric. How about that?
I heard Eric is a big Bobby Knight fan.
Maybe you should shut the fuck up, Kurt.
Basketball and choking. And Kurt Angle goes, huh?
Oh, you shut the fuck up, Kurt Angle.
Dude, okay, so I'm looking at this shit. Bobby Knight, 1975, 1979, 1981, 1983, 1985, 1986,
What is this?
1987. These are all incidents. These are incidents.
shit.
1991, 93, 94,
Holy shit.
95, 98,
Oh my
99,
God.
2000.
2021.
Dude, there's like 4 in the year 2000. There's like an
What the
investigation
hell?
with him where he got fined like $30,000.
Oh my God.
And he just
goes
stayed a
on all
coach.
through his
They're like,
career.
yeah,
Why'd they
son.
let him stay a coach?
All right.
Because he was actually he got people to
He was
championships.
that damn good.
Got to the playoffs.
He was the game.
That's more than the Pacers ever do. So they're like, oh yeah, all right, keep it around.
He's the game. Bobby Knight, you know, he's a fucking
Edge
game.
says, therefore, we have decided to embrace Indiana tradition. And for the benefit of those with flash photography, we have a brand new pose just for you. We call this one the Big Choke. And Edge takes off his jacket that he had very bundled up.
I thought he was gonna like debut something crazy.
I
but
thought so too, like a new shirt, but no, he was wearing a Bobby Knight outfit, I guess, referee outfit. And he chokes Christian, and Kurt starts choking himself.
Kurt somehow ends up on the back with his legs up. I don't even know what the hell's going on.
He's a Hardy's learn how to do it.
Well, Too Cool comes out, and the pop for Too Cool is insane. Rikishi comes in here, man, and takes everybody out, bro. Rikishi was going crazy.
Edge and Christian and Kurt try to attack him on the ramp, but it doesn't really do much.
Good luck. The ass, man.
Rikishi smacks his ass and then runs into Kurt with his ass. And JR says, a whole lot of cheeks going on.
JR, his whole thing is a match with butt cheeks, man.
Lawler says, how'd they get that big? And JR says, oh, I think it's hereditary.
What?
That's for true.
Rikishi like runs into like Kurt Angle, and JR goes, Rikishi buried those buns into the abdomen of the Olympian. Sound like a fucking shut your mouth line or something.
Look at that juicy fat ass.
Yeah, that's a big ass.
I'm about to smother that son of a bitch.
JR'sBarbecue.com.
Yeah, I'm about to ice it.
JR also, Too Cool gets Edge into the corner, and they hit him with 2 butt cheek attacks.
Double
And JR
flying
goes,
asshole.
Yeah, those are mini buns.
Mini buns.
Huh?
Fucking.
He got ass on his mind, dude.
Too Cool hit a double DDT on Edge that looked cool too, but then a little later, Edge ends up in the position after getting hit with double flying assholes from the mini buns. Edge is in the position for the stink face, and JR says, "Oh, that'll stain Edge's large white teeth." And then Rikishi gives it to him.
Is it Rikishi?
Rikishi, he's gonna stain Edge's big old ass fucking teeth.
Oh, you're big teeth.
Look at this big tooth bastard.
He gives him the stink face. JR goes, oh, that's the stinky face.
He always called it the fucking stinky face. I don't know why. Stinky face.
Oh, he got shit on his teeth.
He's got Rikishi in his big shitty ass. Why does he think Rikishi doesn't wipe?
I remember that. The
told
shitty
you.
ass,
I
the
told
shitty
you.
ass thing, and then Jerry Lawler would be like, "Oh, do you smell that? I can smell that. Like you can smell the stink
That was
face."
not a part of Rikishi
It's a
ass lore that he didn't
It's
have a
part of the
shitty
ass lore, yeah, that he doesn't wipe.
It was a rip. Rikishi would rip you by not wiping his ass. That's your stinky face. Oh my god.
No,
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
he was ribbing everybody. He just never wiped his ass. Actually,
He was ripping himself.
That's good written, brother. Why would Edge have his mouth open? There's too many layers to this. Close your fucking mouth.
the big
there's
stinky
big
face.
teeth.
Yeah. His large white teeth won't close his mouth.
Your big fat ass.
What's doing all that, bitch?
Fuck.
That's hereditary. You shit with that ass. Or wipe.
Insinuating that
enamored.
Rikishi was gonna shit in Edge's teeth.
Just shit down his mouth.
On his teeth. He was looking at shit on his teeth.
Just on his teeth.
God. Fuck,
Wow.
man.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, Too Cool. Hit a double flapjack on Christian. Grandmaster goes for the hip hop drop. Kurt fucking goes to beat up Grandmaster Sexay. Oh, sorry, Grandmaster hit the hip hop drop. Excuse me. Kurt goes to beat up Sexay. Scotty hits the bulldog to set up for the worm. He's going for the worm. Edge fucking clobbers him with the tag title.
He goes for the worm, and Rikishi shits on Edge's teeth.
Oh my god. Hey, Doogie. What are you gonna do with all that? Does JR think that when Rikishi does that, he's shitting in their mouth? Is that what he thinks?
That's a stinky face.
Oh my god. That's fucking disgusting. JR.
What's he in the match again?
Edge hit Scotty with the tag title, and then Kurt half Nelson pinned Scotty for the win. That match was fucking hectic.
Yeah.
This is only like a 4-minute match, by the way.
It's not even. It's only like it's almost 3 minutes. That's it.
Yeah, like.
How come no one's ever done that again? Like the
What
stink face.
are you
gimmick.
asking? What are you asking?
Why
didn't they do what again? They never did it the first time. It's not real.
JR, what? Well, the Rock's in the parking lot.
Yeah, he's still back there. He doesn't know how to do Stone Cold, so he's just walking around.
Kane and Linda McMahon are on the cover
This is the
of
most
Business
fucked
Week.
up thing ever. What the fuck is
They're
this?
in hell
James?
on the cover. It looks
What
like.
the fuck? They did a photo shoot in hell. for business week. They said, Kane and Linda, we need you both to go back to your residences. In hell.
I think it was France. Same difference.
Same difference, really.
Kane went to Linda McMahon's hometown of hell.
For business week. They did a photo shoot.
They were in Hell, Connecticut. That's where it's at.
Hell, Connecticut, yeah. Greenwich by way of hell.
Oh my god.
That's the most fucked up photo I've ever seen. Linda
Dude,
and
it's
Kane
Kane
in
with his
hell.
hair tied up and shit, too. It's fucked up, man.
Oh man. Holy shit. Yeah, that's true. That was happening.
That was when they played that, and while they were taking those pictures, Linda said, "Yeah, eventually you're gonna give me the worst tombstone ever."
We gotta finish this up or I'm gonna die. We're not even 15 minutes into the show.
This should have been. I think this is where Kane got the regular person idea from.
Lander.
Oh my fucking god.
So, of course, yeah, Kane and Linda on a fucking hell tour. I don't know what they're doing.
Hottest growing companies in America. That's why they were on there.
Yes, sorry. And then limo arrives. Another limo shows up, and it's Shane. And Shane McMahon is here, and Gerald Briscoe tries to warn him, and Shane's not listening at all. I was out late. Don't worry about it. I was drinking. I was getting bitches, and I was fucking. And I don't. And bro, listen, your dad got his ass whooped. No, I was getting pussy. Don't worry about it.
The Rock is not as good as Stone.
The hardcore title on.
Still has a hardcore title on. Yes.
I was saying The Rock's not as good as Stone Cold because he wasn't there. He was not waiting.
Of course. No, he was not waiting for Shane. And Lawler says, Simba needs to listen. Okay. Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm great. No, I'm not good. Shane McMahon Town Hall. Shane gets into the ring and then immediately does the choke slam hand gimmick.
Where he says,
Simba
"Eeny,
the
meeny,
Giant Killer.
miny, mo, who's afraid of the big bad show?" Obviously, it isn't me.
Asshole.
No, I think they were chanting Shane's a pussy.
They were chanting Shane's a pussy, and they said, Shane, I think Lawler or King was like, he likes cats. Shane likes cats.
Yeah, Jared, you better calm down. Hold on now.
Hold on, you can't say that.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, you can't say that. He said the only question is, he said, I don't know. Obviously, it isn't me, so I don't know. The only question is, which way did he go? Which is, he was doing that for Big
We
Show
still
the whole
love
time.
that. Which way did he go? Which way did he go?
He was chanting. They were chanting Shane's a pussy, and Shane says, "I take exception to that very comment you're chanting." And then he says, "Well, I put together a wonderful pictorial for you." Pictorial. They show Big Show, the recap of the pay-per-view. Big Show took a ride in the ambulance. And again, they start chanting, Shane's a pussy.
They said Show took a ride in a ambulance. Ha ha, yeah.
And that's where they start chanting Shane's a pussy. Lawler says, Shane's a cat, but he's not. And Jared said, hold on now, you can't say that. You get a little too far there, Sean. Shane says, I want you to call me Shane the Giant Killer. And there was something else he said too.
Call me Shane the Giant Killer. Woo, yeah.
Bam.
No, he's the King of Sting. The King of Sting.
The King of Sting. He says, yeah, Big Show was to walk down a ramp again in this ring. History would repeat itself because you can also call me the King of Sting.
You could also call me the Primal Bull.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. Boom.
Ooh, yeah.
It's like a Metallica song. Yeah.
You can also call me
Or a Korn song. And then the Rock's music hits. The fucking crowd loses its mind. Just, oh my god, it's a Rock. Rock is in the same crazy ass shirt. He comes down the ramp. Shane is trying to powder out. He says, listen, this had nothing to do with me and you. We both sound the same. Don't worry about it, bro. And he said we could just celebrate. Rock walks up and just punches him in the face.
Dude, he slaps the shit out
No
of
more
him.
talking. No more talking.
Just decks him. He bumps Shane over out of the ring, over the barricade, and whoops his ass in the crowd.
That was awesome. I loved when he just punched Shane.
He just, no comments. Very Stone Cold, but The Rock did a great job. I don't want to take it's just
No, it was really
Tony
good.
told me that.
Really,
It's fucked
it
me
was
up.
really good. Yeah.
Well, Raw is War is brought to you by
Oh shit.
Reebok Blacktop
Whoa.
and Dr. Pepper
Dr. Pepper? He worked on my
and Chef Boyardee Overstuffed Beef Ravioli
Oh, hell
Overstuffed.
and Final
That's
Fantasy X2. I'm playing as Yuna, brother.
X and X2.
Touch the button here. See what it does? Ah! What did it shock you?
It's not even plugged in, you idiot. Oh shit.
Is that real spit?
So we have Chris Benoit, who is the Intercontinental Champion, against Val Venus here. This Benoit's theme here, this is not the whatever song. It's like the
instrumental, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, God, this song was awesome too.
They have Val Venus come out. No theatrics, no gimmick. Just Val Venus the wrestler. He's
Dude.
here.
No jokes, all cock, Val Venus ready to kick ass. That's all it is,
think
dude.
if he did his gimmick, I feel like Benoit would have came up and just punched him in the back of his head. I don't think he would have got away with it. That's
He
probably why.
doesn't have a towel. He's no towel.
Benoit had a knee brace on, which was weird. Did they even talk about why?
He got the ugliest looking knee brace he could possibly find at Walmart.
Yeah,
So
like
this
it
is
was wrapped. It was wrapped on the outside and then knee brace on top of it.
Whoa.
What was the thought process here? They had Val Venus go out for this IC title match with Benoit, and they have like a 10-minute match where they
On the floor.
where they just have a match and Val Venus does a match.
It's just a match. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
They're
that
just
was
killing
so
time, I guess.
random.
I don't
they
know.
just like they're like kind of beating the shit out of each other for a bit. Like Benoit, like they're fighting on the floor for a long time.
They do a pretty solid. It's like a big lock
It's
up to
actually
start
not a
too.
bad
Like
match. Yeah,
it's probably like Val Venus' best match he's ever had. Honestly.
it's not bad at all. But like, there's no heat. No one cares. There's no fucking
No, the
reason
crowd
for
does
it.
not
Morley
give a
match.
shit. Actually, you could
Yeah,
tell
it
the
was-
crowd does
yeah.
not give a shit.
The crowd doesn't know, and like it should have been like a 40 count on the floor with how long they were fighting out there. Val Venus hit a blue thunder bomb for a 2 count. Benoit throws the referee into Val as Val is on the top rope going for the money shot, then hits a superplex off the top. The crowd does not care. But the biggest pop of the match was hardcore Bob Holly
How do
coming
you
out to the
like
ring
me now?
in jeans. Was he in jeans or did he have his gear on? I think it was
He
jeans.
had his gear.
Oh,
think
did
he
he?
had his
Okay.
gear, yeah.
I always remember him with chairs in the jeans because that's when he
Yeah.
hit Brock with the chair in the head. He's in his gear. He comes out with a chair. Oh, brother. He fucking... he braids Benoit with his
sends
fucking
it,
chair,
dude.
bro.
He sends it for real.
He hits
What the
Benoit
fuck?
so hard in the head with his chair and then fucking hits Val Venus just as hard in the head with the chair. Fucking hell, man. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I could because it's that era, but Jesus
They're
Christ.
nasty.
I wrote down brains for both of those.
Yeah, like that's fucking true. I mean,
Oh yeah. Also, that makes the match a no contest, right? Because of that.
I guess so. Yeah,
Or
I
a
actually
DQ.
don't even.
Benoit retains. I think is how.
I don't think
it
they
plays out.
cared, and I also. I also don't.
They have like a 10-minute match, just ends in a no finish.
just nothing.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Okay, no theatrics from Val Venus, no nothing. This was Chris Benoit versus Sean Morley.
Yeah, pretty much. And then Chris Jericho's Tron hits, you know I got you, with the girl, thankfully.
The girl.
Y2K.
Holy shit. You see how over he was?
With the girl? The girl was over too.
Yeah, and you're right. Maybe that's why it was so over, is because it was also Y2K and all of the computers were gonna trash.
The year Y2K, yeah. Jericho is not in the entranceway where he usually be taunting for his entrance here, but he ends up behind Bob Holly.
He no clip behind him, too.
No clip
Yeah, he
behind Bob
did.
Holly, and then brains him with the chair. And then they
Fuck, dude.
recap that segment, and it's Jericho's theme like lapping over each other like 3 times. you know I got, you know I got, you know
Because
I
on the
got
replay,
you.
they show like they're waiting to show the clip of Jericho,
Yeah.
but they show like the whole entrance of like zooming in
Yeah,
on
and then his
Jericho
music
not
is playing
there.
behind
yeah.
it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Gerald Briscoe is waiting for the regime to come back.
With his
And
title.
he's hanging out with his Arco title on.
Yeah.
So cute. Yeah.
Is it not 24/7 rules? Like, why has no one come up and whooped his ass for this belt yet? I figured that'd be a part of the segment.
Dudley Boys versus Bull Buchanan and Big Boss Man up next.
Those damn Dudleys. I love that call every time. The damn Dudleys. Yeah. Did the commentary like cut out during their entrance, or did they just decide to not talk during
I
it?
said, damn, this song is crazy.
JR says, the Dudley Boys, are they a little sick and twisted? Yes. But did they get shafted in the tables match against DX? Yes, they did. I didn't think of it until just now, but Bull Buchanan's entire career is just kind of like a serious version of what they did with Stevie Richards. He just was somebody else in
Somebody
a tag
else's
team
gimmick,
every
yeah.
time. But we were supposed to, he was John Cena. He was fucking the Boss Man. He was Steven Richards. He was everyone else just second.
That works for me.
It worked for him for a little bit too.
That's all right with me.
Just weird.
Dudleys start the matchup, hit the Wazop gimmick,
Wazop.
super over at this point. But the crowd just wants the fucking tables. They just
We
want
want
the tables.
tables.
That's all
That's
they
all we
want to
want.
fucking see. They just want to see the tables.
Boss Man tagged in and hit a big boot on Devon and then went,
Hey, I feel just like that some
all
days,
right,
man.
true. Fuck the tables.
Bull Buchanan hits an axe kick on Devon.
Oh, cool.
Boss Man hits a spine buster for a 2 before Bubba saves Devon.
Yes.
Then the Dudleys hit the 3D on Boss Man.
Bubba like rolled over the pin. Like it was really kind of ridiculous. He like jumped and rolled to break it up.
The 3D here was one of the coolest looking 3Ds I've ever seen.
It was
The way
almost
they set it up was
not
awesome.
a 3D because Bubba slipped on the apron coming into the ring.
Oh shit!
I loved it. He had to run
It
into
looked good.
it. It
Yeah,
looked
it did.
fantastic.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the crowd yelling, 3D.
3D.
It was so over. Oh, my
They
God.
were.
It was so
It's
over.
crazy.
And this
Everyone
is
at this
only-
time was so over.
This is only like a year into their run, right? In WWF?
Yeah, they haven't even
think
done
so,
anything
yeah.
yet. Yeah, they
No,
haven't even
yeah,
done
yeah.
nothing yet. That's fucking awesome. They
Those
were
damn
great.
Dudleys.
We go backstage. Crash Holly goes to the APA offices.
Dang. Oh my God. Dude.
Fuck.
This is fucking sweet.
I love this whole thing.
He's marching backstage, but he's angry, and he throws his scale down. I was like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" And he walks up to the APA door, opens it, steps in, thinks twice about it, closes it, knocks on it, and then opens it and goes in.
It's like I forgot to knock.
Yeah. He says, "I paid you for an hour's worth of protection, and I didn't get that." And Bradshaw and Farouk are sitting there at the table playing cards, smoking, drinking, not really wanting
Dude,
to
he's
deal with this
stuck in
shit.
a million miles an hour here.
Yeah.
Trying to be
He's
like,
like, I told my
Bradshaw was
mommy-
smoking penises, man. That shit was long as hell, man.
Hell yeah,
Big
brother.
cigar, bro.
Yeah. Crash said, "I talked to my mommy and daddy, and they said this is a breach of contract because I want my money back." And Bradshaw reaches over, he says, "All right, take this." He gives him a lollipop.
There you go, son.
Yeah. And Crash picks it up and throws it down. He said, "I'm serious." He said, "If you don't give my money back, I'm going to take it out on both your rear ends." Crash looks, they're obviously not taking him serious. So Crash grabs one of the beers, cracks it open, and Bradshaw says, "You're not old enough to drink a beer." And Crash says, "I'm old enough to drink." And he dumps the beer over Bradshaw's head. And even watching it then, I was like, I was like, "Oh, fuck."
Yeah. I knew exactly what that match was going to be, too.
And Crash leaves, and Farouk says, and Bradshaw obviously leaves after him. Bradshaw says, or Farouk says, "Remember, he's just a boy."
Bradshaw was I was actually surprised. So Crash pours it, he leaves. Bradshaw goes, All right, well, he's got his match. And he gets up and leaves the room, and then that's what Ferg says.
Oh my God,
"He's your
dude.
boy." That's it. He's going to die. He's dead.
I thought there was gonna be something more to it. We'll get there, obviously, but he just kills him. Yeah,
Yeah, that was fucking awesome. I can't
It
wait to
was
talk about
sweet.
that. So Gerald Briscoe trying to talk to Triple H in the back here. He's got
His Nokia phone.
bad
This
cell
is the-
reception.
This has to be the worst fake phone call I've ever heard in my entire life.
You don't pick up a phone and say the full name.
Triple H, where are you? Where are you, Triple H?
Where
Triple
are you,
H,
Triple
can
H?
you hear me? Triple
Aw,
H, can
man.
you hear me? Oh
Wow,
man,
you're a really
oh man,
good
Triple
Gerald
H.
Briscoe.
Triple H, man.
That's 'cause the same
Aw,
age.
man, I hate these things.
Oh man, and he smashes his Nokia phone on the
he
ground.
goes, oh man, I hate these things. Throws the phone down.
So Subway presents King of the Ring.
Yes,
This is the best King of the Ring logo, and it's not even close.
it's fucking sweet.
Yeah,
You're
for
right.
true.
Yeah,
It's like one of the
great.
best logos ever for anything,
It is
really.
so good.
We get to Crash Holly versus Bradshaw in a hardcore
Oh,
match.
Boy, what the fuck, man? Crash
Yeah.
comes out with a shopping cart full of weapons. It's the most fucked up shopping cart I've ever seen before. I don't know what happened to it. It just looked fucked up. It was like
And then
cut,
he has-
like cut in half or something.
And then he has like stop and then reverse and then pull the shopping cart over the little ramp or whatever.
He brings all these weapons to the ring just for Bradshaw to use them on him.
Holy fucking shit. He at least
Yeah.
smashes Bradshaw in the head with the 2x4, but that was it. That was all you get. Oh my God. He hits Bradshaw with the 2x4. Then Bradshaw does the A and B strike that Bradshaw did in No Mercy, just a big fucking clubbing shot downwards. That's what he did. in this. That's what he did to fucking Crash here.
The APA, like growing up, was like one of my favorite gimmicks ever.
Yeah.
I thought that was so fucking cool. Like he'd come to like, damn,
Yeah.
Bradshaw, no
They were
theatrics.
the ultimate ass kickers.
He's just
Yeah.
stomping down to the ring. He's like 6'5", 6'6",
Yeah.
and he's just fucking kills everybody. It's
Yeah.
like, man, this is the fucking coolest shit ever.
Dude, he shatters a 2x4 over Crash's back. It is so loud. Fuck. Bradshaw smashes him with a trash can and then smashes his stomach with it too. Just won't stop whooping his ass with this. He's chopping the fuck out of him. He throws him into the timekeeper's area. Then he smashes Crash in the fucking head with a chair. Thankfully, Crash got his hands up, but I don't know really how much good that probably did for him. Bradshaw fucking kills him with the power bomb, picks him up, hits him with another. Then he goes for another one. Crash gets out of it, but Bradshaw just fucking takes his head off with a clothesline from hell and wins. Fucking shit, man.
Oh my God, the chop from Bradshaw here.
Yeah. Oh
I
my
felt
God.
it radiate through my body, and
It's
I'm watching
so
it.
loud.
The second power bomb he hit, or like he went up for it, and I saw him flick out of it, and I said, "You're gonna die." And he's fucking Bradshaw.
I thought maybe they'd give Crash a DDT because I think that might have been his finish at the time, Tornado DDT. I was like, okay, they'll hit him with that, but no, you're not. You're not getting that.
That arm went back, and I was fuck, man. That shit, I get goosebumps just thinking about it. That arm went back, and I was like, he's fucking done. Like that's
Yeah.
that. I just wrote down, "Oh my God," in all caps. I didn't even write down that he did Delaria, and I know that's where he did Delaria. I just wrote, "Oh my God."
I wrote down Bradshaw fucks him. That's about it.
Oh my God, he
Oh,
annihilated.
wow.
Just no bullshit after the match. No like run in. Just
Please.
confrontation and conflict resolution is
Do you
what
think-
this was.
Did Crash Holly piss off someone backstage or what? Or was it just
Bradshaw.
No, probably
He poured
someone
a beer
just-
on him.
I think
okay?
someone probably just pitched it, and Vince probably that's funny. Let's do that. And then he's gonna whoop his ass.
Whew, that lariat, man.
Yeah, that was
Holy
sweet.
fuck, man.
That was
Great
good.
gimmick. Backstage, Triple H and Stephanie finally pull up. Gerald Briscoe's trying to tell him, he says, "The Rock was we're going to
I got a lot to tell you."
and then going to rock, and then we do it backstage." And then
He got the Shane. He got the triple.
English.
He says he got the Shane. He got the triple. Oh wait, he got to everybody. Charles, what the fuck are you talking about? He said, "All right, well, first it happened to Mr. McMahon. He's gone. Now it comes X Pac."
They end up walking to the locker room, which is a very nice suite for Triple H and Stephanie, of course, with fruit
Yeah,
on the
realize.
table.
That's
Gerald
champ
won't
food.
shut the fuck up. He will not
You
stop
want to tell you
talking.
about the Rock, and then on this, we're going to do
And
the
X
Rock.
Pac, Mr. McMahon.
Well, Triple H said, "I don't fucking care, man. Look, we're going to find the Rock myself, and we're just going to fucking leave and go find that."
Yeah,
So they walk
I
out
got
of the room.
I got a surprise for me. I'm not hard. I'm gonna go find the Rock and finish this myself.
Well, guess where The Rock is?
Rock is hiding in this fucking room. How the fuck did you know?
Fuck, he no clips in the room
He
again.
no clips into the bar area.
Hey, how's it going? He's literally in the back of the room in the shadow with the lights off and he walks out. Hey. What a great gimmick. This is awesome.
In another world, Triple H and Stephanie said, Joe, get the fuck out of here. They start fucking. The Rock just stands there watching.
Does the eyebrow
Beating out in
thing.
the dark.
All right, well, we had two different ideas of what The Rock would do in that situation, obviously.
probably do both of them.
Well, my idea is he does both.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Eyebrow
He did
and
both
jerking
of them.
off.
We'll meet in the middle there, I guess. Well, it shows a recap of the Judgment Day main event.
Yeah. What's Judgment Day about?
The Day of Judgment, Johnny, of course.
Free tape.
Yeah.
Last night at Judgment Day, Cole interviewed Shawn Michaels.
Oh, boy.
The greatest of all time, Shawn Michaels. This proves right here. This
Greatest
promo,
ref,
let me tell you.
greatest ref of all time?
Greatest, just the
That's
greatest,
crazy. 'Cause
greatest
you know what Sean
of all
said
time.
here, Tony? Sean said, look, dude, I really don't want to be here. Bret Hart is better than me, okay? You don't need to
I
ask
did
me any
remember
more
him saying
questions.
that. I did hear that.
And Sean said, yeah, I would ban marijuana if I actually told him to ban marijuana.
I stooged.
Sean was selling pills to the boys, okay? He had to get that marijuana out of there.
Sean
Right?
said, yeah, but that's ban marijuana.
That's fair, Tony. I was cutting into Sean's pill sales. You're right.
That's true,
fucking
man.
fair.
All those somas he was selling in Nash and Hall. Fuck. Can't have marijuana around.
But yeah, Michael Cole's interview. He says, "You suck." So I did my
Shows
fucking
I know.
best, bro. I did the best job I could. And Cole says, "All right, well, how about we go through the final moments of the match? If it ended in a tie, Rock would retain the title. The McMahon-Helmsley faction obviously interfered." And Sean says, "You know, listen, I saw Vince, I saw Shane, and then The Rock whooped their ass, and then I'm knocked out, and then I wake up and Taker is interfering on behalf of The Rock. He says, if you and the rest of the world don't like it, I don't know what the hell to tell you." And that's what Tony's been saying this whole time.
That's true. Shawn Michaels says, I've been here forever. If you don't like it,
He says,
it's
I can't
too bad."
make any of you bastards happy.
Michael Cole asked him how many MGs he's on. He said, don't ask me that, brother. Kayfabe, brother.
What's MG? Michael Cole? What are you saying there?
Kayfabe, brother.
So backstage segment. Essa Rios is backstage with the Godfathers and the Hoes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hoes looking good tonight. God damn. Shout out the Hoes, local Hoes in
Lita's
Indiana.
pissed, though. Lita looks
Shout out
pissed.
to local and worldwide hoes out there.
All day and
Yeah.
all night. And to
But
the
Lita's
top.
not and to the top. And Lita is not happy about this. She walks by and sees S.A. Rios leaving with the hose. And Lita says, no, it's cool. You got a big match tonight. Go be with your whores.
I will be with my horse.
I will be with my horse. Shout out to horse.
Be my horse. Yeah, that's awesome. Godfather and Essa Rios versus Perry Saturn and Dean Malenko in a tag match.
There's a Ho Train boarding station sign in the front row.
Nice.
And also a will trade wife for Ho sign that I was holding up at the show.
Essa Rios
commented-
with the assless chaps. Did you see these?
That's sweet. What'd you say,
Oh, they have
Tony?
some good lines on commentary here. They ask who's the guy who invented silicone as the hoes were coming down the ring.
JR also asked, well, Jerry, have you ever rolled a fatty?
You know what Jerry's
Johnny,
response was?
Fatty. What'd he say?
He said, "Yeah, I remember the time I pushed you."
I didn't hear that.
I didn't hear that
That's
either.
a fantastic
Oh,
comeback.
fuck. So Godfather's in the ring here with the hose and the Malenko and the Saturn, and he says,
The Malenko hose.
Malenko, I know you're a man of 1,000 holds, but my hoes know 1,000 positions. I was hoping Godfather called himself the man of 1,000 hoes, but sadly he did
Oh,
not.
that would have been fantastic. Holy shit.
Or he should have called Malenko that. One of
Can
those.
we run that back, please?
Yeah, let's
Oh,
actually
fuck,
edit
was
that out,
awesome.
editor, and we're using that. Thanks. He said, we can fight, or you can have your choice of any of these fine hoes, which is a tremendous offer, honestly. So Godfather says, oh, you want two? You can pick any two you want. Malenko picks two hoes and leaves.
That's the
just leaves.
Iceman, baby. You
He
damn right he
leaves.
leaves.
He just leaves. And Perry Saturn gets no bitches.
Perry Saturn is fucking standing there like, what the fuck? I don't
So
get
no
He's
it.
not
pussy.
happy. No pussy for Perry. No.
Perry Saturn doesn't even care. Malenko leaves the ring, and then Perry Saturn just starts the match with Rios and Godfather. No change of
Yeah,
attitude.
I was like, oh, is this a singles match now? Like, is Godfather not in? No, it's a handicap match.
Nope, and he's fine with it. He said, okay, whatever.
Great.
Fucking the Radicals theme when he comes out, too. I love that
God,
shit.
I love that song, too. Yeah, it's sweet. Saturn hits a fucking crazy release suplex on S.A. Rios. It's just like fucking awesome. Godfather goes to hit the Ho Train on Perry Saturn. Oh, no, sorry, he does hit it on Perry Saturn, which leads to S.A. Rios going for the moonsault. But then Lita gets up on the apron and bumps S.A. Rios onto the top turnbuckle.
Fuck.
And Perry Saturn picks him up, brainbuster on S.A. Rios for the win.
That reminds me of Dick Murdoch. Dick Murdoch should do that move.
So I guess Lita is no longer with S.A. Rios. Where do you think she goes?
He pimps up in his head.
Is this JR doing this, or are you just having fun?
Just kayfabe it out here, brother. You know how it is. Now it's time for the Rock Town Hall.
Oh, fucking hell, is it?
The Rock says they went 60 minutes, but you never beat The Rock, bitch.
When Rock did his entrance, the fucking cameraman, when Rock is doing his pose on the buckle, cameraman goes right up his ass.
People's ass.
JR says, Rock's not dressed to wrestle, but he is dressed to fight. Now, how? How is this any different? Why is this dressed to fight? It's a very expensive fucking shirt.
The Rock tells Triple H to enjoy the belt, but The Rock will be the WWF champion once again.
Oh, hell yeah.
I love that he wrestled 60 minutes, got cheated out of the belt, and said, yeah, whatever, I'm going to win anyways. You know, The Rock says, Taker did the right thing, but you did it the wrong time. You did it on The Rock's time. The Rock says that he took Vince down. What was the streak called?
It was, oh fuck, I have it here. Which part was it? It was you're on your way down, got your ass kicked Boulevard. Before that, he also said, I say just bring it, and Triple H, you brought it all. Road Dogg, X-Pac, Vince, Shane, even brought that walking $2 slut you call a wife. And then JR to really drive it home says, he's talking about Triple H's wife, Stephanie. That whore.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you, Jim. Yeah. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, he says, after The Rock won an hour last night, Vince, you think you're going to finish The Rock off throwing him in a handicap match 4-on-1? I threw you in a limousine, and now you're on your way down, got your ass kicked Boulevard. And as far as X-Pac and Road Dogg, you're probably back there sucking it with each other.
What the fuck?
And JR says, what? And Lawler says, sucking it. And JR says, sucking what? Rock says, as far as Shane McMahon, everyone has witnessed Shane has left the building, which brings The Rock to Triple H. The Rock could have whooped your monkey ass back there in the dressing room, but The Rock waited for his moment. 4-on-1 has turned into 1-on-1. And The Rock figured he'd wait. The People's Champ is in the People's Ring, and I'll kick your ass all over Indianapolis.
I, for some reason, didn't even connect the dots until he said that he was taking out everybody so he could get Triple H 1-on-1. I thought he was just being an asshole.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about that match. I thought he was just beating everyone that was a part of Triple H's clique. Yeah.
I thought he was beating you a lot. Okay, cool, yeah.
Well, I don't think they ever said it on commentary, so that's probably why, too.
No, yeah.
Gynecologist.
Sucking what?
It's my time.
My time.
No intro, just
yeah. It's awesome.
Dude, this is the coolest guy in the world, man.
Fuck yeah, man.
Love this guy.
Shit's the best. The fucking song, the entrance is cool. He's big bastard he is.
Triple H goes to start cutting a promo, and the crowd starts chanting, "Slut!"
Why do you say that?
I'm in no mood for your crap, so shut up.
Stop calling my wife a slut, damn it.
They're talking about Stephanie McMahon-Helmsley.
JR, stop saying that too. Hey.
Oh, sorry.
Triple H said they went 60 minutes and lit the world on fire.
Asshole.
Slut. Yesterday was Judgment Day for you, and if you didn't hear Vince earlier, Judgment Day means that we win and you lose, and your pun is
the day of judgment.
I am good, and I'm rewarded, and you are bad, and you are judged on Judgment Day.
Yeah, your pun is now, sucker.
Yeah. And the Rock says, yeah, well, I felt it all slide out of you. What?
Gynecologist.
Slide where? Out of what?
Slut.
when
Triple
it
H's
came down,
wife, Stephanie.
that's Triple H's whore of a wife. Whore.
Stephanie, my favorite thing
Stephanie
is
hasn't done anything or said anything.
Every time he watches this shit, Stephanie
She's
is just
so
standing
innocent.
there.
Stephanie gets the most heat just by existing. Whore,
Yeah.
slut, bitch.
Yeah,
She's just
yeah.
hanging out.
She's talked one time. She said, "Oh damn, crazy." Slut.
Fucking hell, leave the poor girl alone. What the fuck?
Oh, man,
Triple H
wow.
just talked the whole time. Slut.
Ugh, that's crazy.
Fucking, we said, Rock says, when it came down to it in the end, I could feel it all come. Oh no, Triple H says, I could feel it all come out of you, Rock. You couldn't hang with me. Rock, you can say what you want, but the fact of the matter is there are two men standing here tonight. One is in that ring and he's a loser, and the other one is on the ramp and he's a winner. And when all said and done and the smoke is cleared, I was the undisputed WWF champion. What the hell?
It was all said and done. You give him an egg.
And The Rock looks at him and he just says, just bring it. I was like, oh, fuck, okay. I thought there was going to be like more bullshit there, but no. Rock says, just bring it. And Triple H is bringing it. Triple H takes off the jacket, comes down to the ring. Rock, so they're both kind of, Triple H is on the apron. Rock looks at him, takes off the sunglasses. One of the biggest pops of the night is him taking off his sunglasses.
The Rock has the sunglasses thing.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Triple H and Rock start brawling, beating each other's ass, and then here comes X-Pac and Road Dogg. They finally made it out of the bay door.
God, I can't wait to step out of the truck.
All three of them, Triple H, X-Pac, and Road Dogg are bumping for The Rock. Shane gets involved. He gets clotheslined. Gerald Briscoe is helping Vince down to the ring. Vince has made it back. I don't know how he did. The limo driver just doesn't know how to do his job. Vince gets in, and Rock goes in with a rock bottom, but Vince's knees give out or something.
Fuck, this is so.
This happens far too often to Vince.
Dude,
God damn it.
He yells, "Damn it, kick me!" And then he kicks it again.
Hey, do it again.
Fuck happened? Like, what happened here? I don't even
Slade's
understand.
supposed to fucking run to the rock bottom. He's been, whoa.
Big
Takes all
schemo
parts of his
from Vince.
quads. Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
I thought he did. I was like, wait,
I did too.
Is this where this happened? I'm like, no way, man.
Yeah.
Because I remember
Rock-
he fucking hit his shit up against the
Oh
ring.
god, dude.
my leg.
He hits it against the apron, so he blows out a quad there, gets up and blows out his other quad. How is that even
Unbelievable.
possible?
Literally a legendary injury. I don't even know that.
What a beast. So Rock gets him up, hits him with the rock bottom, and he said, I'm gonna get my shit in. Road Dogg gloms Rock from behind, and all four of them start whooping the Rock's ass. Road Dogg and Shane bring a set of stairs into the ring, and then the Undertaker's intro hits. And of course, the legendary return song of "You Done It Now."
You're gonna pay. You're gonna pay.
It's Judgment Day.
That sucked, man.
Should have been the Raw is War intro music.
Like from No Mercy. Well, dude, I was so fucking confused at the beginning of this because they showed the video with the three girls like doing the chanting and stuff, and then they show Undertaker driving the motorcycle down the ramp, Malachi Black style, with the fucking lights behind him. I was like, oh, this is cool as fuck. And then it cuts to like back, and I was like, oh wait, that was just the video. That wasn't real.
Yeah.
I was like, what? It shows the
It shows full screen.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's full screen. Looks like Taker is coming down the ramp on his motorcycle, and then it cuts back to like X-Pac and Road Dogg and Shane waiting for Taker, and then it shows the ramp again, and nobody's there. I was like, did the magical fucking Undertaker powers just fucking happen? What the fuck just happened? And then he drives out onto the ramp. Everyone runs up and takes a bump for Taker, including Vince on the stage.
Taker don't even take his damn jacket off.
No, he's not jacking off here. Vince is laying there. Taker drags Vince into the center of the ramp. He's like, I got something for you. Goes up, sits on his bike, drives the bike down, has no confidence that Vince is going to get out of the way, so he kind of just veers off to the side instead of running over Vince. Because Vince is trying his best to make it look good, but like keeping his legs out there as long as he can, and Taker just has no faith in him, so he just drives by and awkwardly stares at him.
Yeah.
It's fucking awkward. And he drives around the ring with it, then drives the bike back up the ramp, chasing after the rest of the regime. But we're back in the ring, and Triple H goes to Pedigree Rock on the stairs. He's got to take his shirt off first. All right, hold on, let me pop this bad boy off. Takes the shirt off, goes for the pedigree. Rock backdrops him off the fucking stairs, then clotheslines Triple H over the top and follows him after. Takes all the shit off the announce table because he doesn't want to hurt Triple H, I guess. I don't know. I still don't understand announce table lore. Doesn't make sense to me. Then Rock gets fucking hit with a ring bell by Triple H. Triple H goes to pedigree Rock on the table. Rock low blows him. Fucking sweet looking rock bottom through this announce table,
Hell
man.
yeah.
It looked so good.
JR's line here. For the love of God, the rock
He
bottom
smells
all
it.
the way. He said all the way to people's hell, whatever that means.
That's where Linda is. And Kane.
Or slut.
Stephanie's not even on screen anymore. What the hell? JR said, The Rock smells it. He feels it. Every time Rock ever goes for the rock bottom on the table, I just remember that one time where the table broke out underneath.
Yeah.
Was it against Triple H too?
It was, yeah. It was Triple H.
Just
it was.
fuck. That horrifies me every time. But this one looked great, so that was good.
And that was Monday Night Raw.
That was Raw. Slut.
If you can believe it, The Rock actually continues going after the whole McMahon's on SmackDown.
Yeah, we should watch that one too.
Oh,
we should just watch that one next. We'll see.
All right, now it's time to get into AEW Dynamite.
I was
for
trying to
this
sing.
past week
Dynamite.
here.
Like the fuse. Bring the book. No JR. Fuck,
No
man. I
JR, man.
can't do any. Can I just bring the big man in just for when I want, just cause?
Hangman Page on commentary this week.
No.
What do you think about that?
He was.
Hangman
yes.
was cool. They kind of switched. Didn't they? Had a couple people on commentary. They switched out a couple times. I
Yeah,
think.
because they had Hangman come in and then Bryan Danielson got in his face.
Yeah, MJF was on commentary a little bit. So they kind of, I like the idea of like wrestlers coming out that are a part of the story of the match that I'm watching. I don't mind that at all.
We
I think that
want
was
JR.
Fuck, man. I missed the big man. Big ups to JR again. I hope everything is going well. I think he said he's going to do his damnedest to be on the December 29th episode, which I think is Winter's Coming, right?
That'd be crazy.
Sounds
yeah.
right, yeah.
Yeah. So, and a lot of, I mean, we're talking about Hangman. Very interesting that Bryan and Hangman is on Winter is Coming and not the other show.
The battle
that's
for the
happening
belts.
another date that's happening. Yeah.
An undisclosed location.
Yeah.
We start the show off here. Bryan Danielson versus Alan Engelmeyer.
Yes, Angled Eagleson. That's so crazy.
Ingleson.
Hey, listen, no disrespect intended to the legend of Angle Engelmeyer, but I thought he looked super cool with the mask on, and maybe that'd be cool to do again.
Alan Engelmeyer is 23 years old.
Yeah, that's fucked up, actually.
I was like, what?
Yeah, I hate him now, actually.
I couldn't believe that.
He's got to show the face, though, Johnny. He's got to pretty
Why?
face. He's got to show it. He's gotta. That's the money maker. He can't cover
Fuck
that.
I mean, he just looks like a dude, man. Like, he's
a dude.
He's in a bad, like, yeah, but with the mask, he was cool, dude. Yeah. With the mask, he was a sweet dude, though.
He was
That's what I'm-
5. Now he's Alan
He was
5
five.
Engelmeyer.
Great. Like fucking 10 is good looking dude underneath the mask. With the mask,
Yeah,
looks
he's
like a fucking
Deathstroke
beast.
now. You see that? That's
He's a
awesome.
beast.
He
Yeah.
was like, you look like Deathstroke. He said, I don't know who that is.
Okay.
Bryan Danielson versus Alan Engelmeyer. Bryan Danielson is systematically destroying the Dark Order. He's
Holy
going to all their
shit.
hometowns and beating the shit
That's
out
for
of them.
true.
That's
for
like
true.
real bad guy stuff, actually. Like it's not. It's bad enough that he's like a dickhead about it, but he's also really good and always winning. So he's like the worst kind of bad guy.
So Bryan Danielson, I mean, just dog walks this fucker, man.
He just beats the shit out of him. He was like posing at Hangman during his entrance, and he's just lighting 5 up, doing the running drop kick. The fans are pissed off.
Bryan Danielson was selling for Alan Engelmeyer, and I swear
Ruined
to
the
God, I
business.
almost lost my mind. So Danielson locks in the heel hook here.
Yes.
And he beats Alan Engelmeyer. He's flexing, double biceps out.
Double bicep Danielson.
Different kind of shark, man.
He He did the fucking Busaiku and then said, "Nah, that's not enough." He got up, stomped homeboy's fucking head in.
Oh, bro.
He didn't pin him off the Busaiku because Alan Engelmeyer would have kicked out of it. It would have ruined everything.
Eagle Flegelson says, "No, you're finished." Fuck you.
Big kicks out of knees guy. I don't know what's up with this guy, man.
I love Brian flexing. I don't know why. It's just such a shitty, smarmy little thing to do.
He's in the best
Sweet.
shape he's ever been in ever in his whole
God.
life. So there's also that.
There was also a sign in the front row that said, "I love my wife," which I appreciate.
Shout out to that. Shout out to my wife.
Shout out to my wife and her boyfriend.
So Tony Schiavone comes to the ring after the match and asks
Hey, how's
Daniel
it going?
Bryan, "What's your fucking problem, dude?" Said, "Brother, let me tell you what my problem is."
I got too many problems.
So Bryan cuts a master class in just getting heat. I hate this town and I hate the Hangman. Fuck all of you. And like, this is like it's so well done. Like all his timing is perfect, and it's just.
He calls Hangman a one-hit wonder. He says, I've shown the world that it isn't just cowboy shit, it's coward shit. And Hangman says, "I've had enough of this shit." Hangman tries to come down to confront the American Dragon, but little Johnny Silver comes out and stops him. And he says, "We know you can't touch Bryan tonight." No, I didn't know that.
I had no clue about that.
And even don't touch him. And even after Silver does his shit, Bryan comes up the ramp and he says, "Well, Tony Khan said we can't touch." I was like, "Oh, thanks for letting me know, fucking
What the
Bryan." So Silver comes out to stop Hangman from breaking the law. Don't break the law. And he says, "You can't touch Bryan tonight, but I can touch Bryan tonight." Which said real fucking weird.
Big smile on his face. Yeah.
Little pervert. He runs down the ring and Bryan bails. I was like, "Oh, well, okay, true." And then Bryan says, "You think I'm going to share the ring with his joke? He's beneath me, just like you're beneath me, Hangman." And Tony Khan said that today. He said that can't touch today.
He just gets in his face. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fuck you, Hangman. You want to touch me? You want to touch me?
That's like the big brother, little brother stuff. You can't touch
I'm not
me.
touching you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not touching
Yeah. So good, man. So
He said, "I'd
good.
love to slap you in your face." And Hangman says, "Do it then." He says, "These jerks don't deserve it."
Bro,
Jerks.
I said this the other week. I almost don't know if this is the right thing to do.
Oh
'Cause-
man, don't say it. Come on,
We already cursed it on the
we
last
cursed
show.
it last week. It was
What
already.
did you say last week?
We were kind of theorizing that maybe you
You give
kinda,
the belt to
Okay,
Dave.
Maybe Bryan-
here's
Yeah,
what I'm
no,
thinking.
go-
Let me get my
don't
weekend.
double curse.
Let me get my weekend.
Don't take
Well,
the belt
I
away
said
from
it 2 weeks ago, but say it here again.
Oh,
Every
no.
time they interact, it just shows how out of his league he is right now, man.
I know.
Like, dude, oh my god, man! I'm calling audible. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, no.
Bro, I swear, I thought, like, even more so than last week, I was like, "God damn it, that'd be such a good title run, man."
Yes,
And I feel
it
so
would.
bad.
I'd
I
have
feel
him
so
hold it the
bad.
whole fucking year too. I don't give a fuck.
I would have him
I don't give
kill
a fuck.
everyone, dude.
You can't do
Which-
that to Hangman.
I know.
Yes,
I
the
know.
fuck you can.
Oh,
and I would do it.
Hangman, as we'll call him now.
TK,
Hangman.
TK, you fucker! It's time, man.
Bro, no, man. It took so long.
We still got to get Miro versus
Look,
Hangman.
man, the
Remember
story
we
was
talked
him
about
beating
that?
Kenny. All right,
I
all
know.
right?
It's the chase. It's the chase.
And now
I
the
know.
chase is over, and now
I
it's
know.
time
Oh
to
my
get that
God.
ass slapped, dragon style.
Oh, man.
You're making it too real now, James. You're doing it.
Dude. You can't
Look,
do
kid,
this.
you do good business, but you don't
It's
do
almost
Danielson
Christmas,
business.
and you can't do this.
Look, brother, you don't do Danielson business. We're going to take you out. All right, that's what.
Oh,
that's
no.
pretty much how that
Come
combo
on.
goes. We go to a pre-tape. Miro is in the room that SpongeBob and Squidward are in that one time.
See, I thought he was in the room where they did the Rise Up SmackDown intro.
Future.
And I will rise.
I thought he was in the
up.
Sean O'Hare room. That's where I thought he was.
Oh my God, the Sean O'Hare room. That's right. I
Wrestling
didn't think
uses
of
it.
that.
all
A
those
lot
rooms.
of things use this room for some reason.
Yeah, it's true. This future. Yeah, it's true.
I don't know
Is
what's
this the
going
Black
on here.
Rain room? Is this what it looks like on
Black
the inside?
Rain room is way darker than this.
Yeah,
There's no
it's
way.
way-
It's
yeah, it's a boiler room.
yeah, that's not even a room. Yeah.
So what does Miro say here?
Miro says, hey, God, you fucking bitch. He says, thank you, God, for showing me how much of an asshole you are. Which is so sick.
God said, I won't be denied.
It's all I got.
Go.
He says, you... That was really good. He says, you pushed me out while I was looking for love, but now I will bring fear. And I'm gonna kill you, God. That's really what he was saying here. I'm gonna
Miro
fucking
versus
whoop
God
God's
here?
ass.
Is this what's the match is coming up?
I don't know where this ends up, but I love every second of it.
He gets a
man.
bionic neck.
Is that what he's gonna do? We can make him stronger.
That's all he keeps saying is my neck sucks.
Yeah.
neck
my wife won't fuck me. My neck
neck
sucks.
sucks. And God, this is on you.
He said, I only have fear now. The second one I will embrace, and this is the word of the Redeemer. He says, thankfully, that's going to set up for Miro and Hangman for the title, of course.
Yeah,
Yes,
in hell,
of
maybe.
course.
The
Fuck
tag
you.
titles.
Hangman God.
Stop with
You're
We
that.
go to CM Punk versus Lee Moriarty.
Oh, hell yeah.
MJF is on commentary here.
In a Hanukkah suit.
Yeah, what's up
Pretty
with
sweet.
that?
It's Hanukkah, bro.
Why
Happy
is
Hanukkah.
MJF's gimmick right now CM Puke 1?
Ryback rules.
Yeah, he's on PG Punk. PG Punk, what are you doing? You suck, PG Punk. Dude, this is a CM Puke 1. From the
Dude, they fucking just jumping ahead just a little bit. MJF legitimately just like kind of buries this whole first half of this match. Like, say, damn, this sucks. This fucking sucks. This match sucks. CM Punk sucks. This
This
is
is the
boring
CM
as
Punk I
hell.
like.
Yeah, and then they come back from commercial and they're like putting the match over super hard. So I feel like you better stop.
Or PG Punk, you been binge drinking?
Match.
How is he going so hit? He's like, CM stands for cooking meth.
That's awesome.
The fuck is going on?
he
MJF
said-
says the Diamond Dozen ring is still here, by the way. We're having a match next week.
Yeah. We get that. That's and the finals will be at Winter is Coming because it's a battle royal and then a singles, right?
I
Is it?
actually never remember.
I don't remember how it works.
Yeah.
I thought he just won it.
Yeah,
Didn't he
that
just
is how.
win the
Yeah.
ring?
It's the final two, and then the final two have a match on Winter is Coming for the ring.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So I don't know. MJF gonna win it again? I mean, I don't know.
Punk and Lee, yeah, they start off with some hammerlock reversal stuff. Punk gets out, hits the springboard line. That's where MJF goes, what the fuck is going on?
It sucks. Yeah. This guy sucks.
Punk leaped to the top rope, did a crossbody. I thought that was cool.
I even wrote Punk is giving Lee a lot, which
Yeah.
wasn't a bad thing, but it also like it was obvious that it was like, oh, this guy's kind of
You
whooping
see him
Punk's
Punk,
ass.
baby.
Is a little weird. Yeah. So in that regard, yeah, I agree.
So Punk tries to Rana Lee off the top, but Lee reverses it, and then they go into a pin gimmick where they just kind of roll around and pin each other a few different times.
Not what I expected from this.
No, me neither. Punk then hits a roundhouse kick on Lee. Punk goes for the Pepsi twist, but Lee turns it around and does the Pepsi twist on Punk.
He fucking kind of hit him real nice with that one too. It was like, ooh,
Yeah, it looked good.
really good. And then he did. What was the move he did after that? It's somebody else's move, but I couldn't remember. I wrote like spin out Bloody Sunday, but that's not what it is. I don't know
what it was. It was like a double underhook spin out driver.
Yeah, it's fucking sweet though. That was a pretty close. It was like a 2.9 ski though. I was like, ooh, okay.
Punk then does a reverse suplex into the fireman's carry, into the GTS, and
That was
that's
cool.
the 3.
That was nice.
Yeah.
That looked good.
Punk just keeps finding new ways to get into the GTS, which is really cool. I like that. MJF steps off commentary and says,
Cut the fucking music.
You're going to get franchised.
how are you the best in the world if you can barely beat QT Marshall, by the way, MJF?
And then James
Lee
came out and said, hold on
Moriarty.
now.
Yeah, hold on. This ain't the CM Punk I knew. As a matter of fact, CM Punk sucks. Ryback rules. I couldn't believe what I was hearing because, like, this whole like after the match promo,
Yeah.
it was fucking the CM Puke stuff.
It
It's like
was,
he
it
like
was.
deep dived into like comments
YouTube
on
comments.
YouTube. Yeah,
He went to
I was
every
like,
CM Punk Titantron video to find
oh
out
my
comments.
god, that was so crazy. MJF says CM Punk is trying to have sex with Britt Baker.
Huh?
Yeah, CM Punk goes, well, you're wearing Larry David's pajamas.
Yeah, and you got a little
MJF said,
penis.
I don't even know who that is.
he said wearing Larry Davis pajamas, and then you can hear MJF saying, "You don't get to do the
CM Punk says QT Marshall is better than MJF. Oh, hell yeah, baby. That's right. CM Punk tells MJF
The pillar.
to bring his little needle dick into the ring right now and he'll kick his ass.
And he kept pointing to his dick. He's like, "This is your dick," and his
Needle
look
dick.
at this.
Needle dick. And then, correct me if I'm wrong here, MJF said he's going to kill CM Punk's dog.
Yes. Well, at first he put over that they're going to be in Long Island, which is where he's from, so he's going to get a big Bret Hart in Canada-like reaction.
He said he's better than Piper in Portland, Bret in Canada, which is probably true because Bret Hart fucking sucked, and Punk in Chicago.
What was that?
and then he
Put that on the
And
record,
then he goes
somebody.
on to say that MJF
Put that one on the
must
record,
have-
please.
Huh?
he said, "I'm going to be amongst the sea of people rocking the burb and chanting my name at the top of their lungs."
And I'm going to kill your dog.
And then he said, "I heard your dog back there, and I'm gonna fucking kill it."
What
and then
the
MJ and
fuck?
Punk said, "That's it, you motherfucker."
Yeah, I think most people would be like, what the fuck are you saying? So then
Yes.
Wardlow comes out.
I'm gonna
and
pepper
he
your
is-
dog.
Yeah, that's the actual war dog. That's crazy.
Here comes Larry Kimball. What the hell?
Wardlow's always pulling those straps. Every time I see him, he's
I love
pulling those
that
straps.
Love this. Yeah, me too. I love that too. He's
Wardlow
Wardlow
fucking
is
pulling the straps.
greased, man.
You're not
He
getting
is.
past me, brother.
If they had
Wow.
Wardlow come out into the stage with like a fake dog and F10 it off the stage, it would have been the greatest segment in wrestling history. They would have popped the rating too.
Like Snitsky kicking the baby.
F10 off the stage.
Needle dick. Needle dick.
Gatorade.
Oh, man, this is crazy. This is a crazy fucking segment, man. Really.
Honestly, they should have just had Wardlow lay Punk out. Fuck it. Whatever.
Like it just goes from needle dick to MJF saying he's going to kill CM Punk's dog to Wardlow coming out here all greased out.
With the straps.
With the straps.
Hell
Yeah, just different, man. I don't know. And I don't know what. Why is everyone trying to have sex with Britt Baker on the show?
I don't know, man.
Crazy.
Everyone but the Chugs. Chugs is playing Halo. That's my guy.
Backstage segment. Hey, it's Britt Baker. She says
She's got
I'm not
nothing to
gonna-
say about what was said
Yeah,
there.
nothing to say about that. She's not worried about the sex thing, but she is worried
That's
about Riho. She hates Riho, and I hate
Fuck
her
you.
a lot.
She said it's disgusting what Tony Khan did to me. What?
Why is that?
Leave me alone.
I thought that was a good match. Jamie Hayter said she would have been there for a match with Riho, but she was too busy having the best match in the TBS tournament instead.
Ooh.
Then Britt said, "Yeah, but you lost that match."
Oh shit! And
Jamie
Jamie
said,
said, "Well,
why
didn't
you
why
say
you
that?"
say that? Didn't you have one of your best matches with Thunder Rosa too? And you lost that." And Britt says, "All right, therapy for everybody now. Now let's get back on track."
Jamie Hayter's still not doing
yes.
the DMD thing, so
No, which is pretty sweet. Jamie will be taking on Riho on Dynamite next week.
that's gonna be so good.
And if there's anything left, she can have a shot at the title, but Britt doesn't think so. I don't think so.
That's gonna be so good.
That's gonna be fucking sweet. Yeah, I think so too. Whatever happens after this, by the way, my fucking TNT feed like would not stop going out. So I don't know. I didn't catch what happened before the Wardlow match.
All right, well, let me play it out for you.
Great.
Adam Cole comes out. The Chugs walks to the ring to do his boom gimmick.
He say something about Britt Baker?
No,
Does he want to have sex with Britt Baker?
I think that he probably does. So he doesn't.
He just wants to
really
play.
worry
He wants to
too
play
much
Halo.
about
He's playing Halo. Remember?
it. So Adam Cole walks to the ring, does his boom gimmick, and then walks back to the commentary table to sit down.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
He's got to get his
That's
entrance in. That's what Tony
fucking
says. I think he's doing his
sick.
entrance.
That's what people came to see. So fuck it.
The boom.
So he sits down at the commentary table. Orange Cassidy then comes out and just
Oh.
looks at him. And Adam Cole goes, "What, you looking at me? What, you want something from me? Stop looking at me." And Orange Cassidy goes face to face. They go face to face to the top of the ramp. Orange Cassidy puts his hands in his pockets. That pisses off Adam Cole. The Young Bucks like skate behind him. It's like,
What?
Yeah.
whoa,
Yeah.
so the way that it was done is, I guess they were like so eye locked on each other. The Bucks just like, they like Metal Gear Solid behind them. I don't
Oh
even know
my
how to
god,
explain
that's
it, yeah?
awesome.
And then OC turns around and looks at him, and then they stop. And then Orange Cassidy starts kicking them, doing the Orange Cassidy kicks. And then Adam Cole low blows them. And then the
What
Bucks
is-
start Orange Cassidy kicking Orange Cassidy.
I I don't know. I'm not sure if you're lying.
I'm not lying.
Johnny,
It's all true.
Remember last week? This fucking guy is
Tony
doing
had a
comedy
big rant
stuff
last week.
now,
Yeah, he's
dude.
sick of this
my
Adam Cole bullshit.
Oh shit! All right, we got into that. Oh, here we go, baby.
He main evented NXT Takeover.
Oh my
now
God,
he's doing
Tony.
comedy shit with Orange.
Let him know, Tony.
Sick of it.
Can't
Now we gotta
believe you
do
do that.
You know, I needed you last week, James. I needed you.
I
Fuck.
Can't believe it. Oh man! So Adam Cole low blows him, and the Bucks start Orange Cassidy kicking Orange Cassidy, and then they
Okay.
super kick him, and the BT trigger him.
Oh, Jesus.
And then the
They
best
do like
friends
20
say, "All right, hey,
Orange
we're here by the
Cassidy
way."
kicks, it looks like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's good.
So there you go. I guess they're going to do Adam Cole and Orange Cassidy. It's where they're moving to next.
That's
I
unbelievable.
think they have some sort of big smoz tag or something
How
later.
could they?
Well, anyways, there's another pre-tape here. Tony Nese, not Tony
Oh.
Pizza Guy. Tony Nese says
Shit.
he's going to win the TNT title on Rampage because he wrestles really good. I said,
I am-
damn,
He's a premier athlete.
that's
That's
quite
why.
a promo. He said he's
I'm
going to target
bizarre.
Sammy's ribs because his ribs are hurt. And I said, you know what, man?
That's smart.
You're right.
That's
Maybe you
real
shouldn't tell him
smart,
that, though.
actually.
Maybe not let him know that you're going to do that.
This is my strategy, and this is how I'm
Here,
gonna win.
This is how I'm hitting my finisher to win.
I watched Tony Nese have a match on Dark.
I did too.
Oh, you watched? Yeah, it was pretty
Yes.
good, actually.
Yeah, it's not bad. And his he does the pump handle Rikishi driver.
Yeah, that looks fucking awesome. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it
was
does
his
look
old
cool.
finish.
When he came out for his entrance, though, I was for a split second thought it was CM Punk because he has
He's
the same
got all-
jacket, same hair.
Yeah, he's got all blank attire and stuff. And
yeah.
he came out.
Yeah,
and
I mean-
why do they? Is it the premiere or the premiere?
Premiere.
Premiere or premiere?
Oh,
'Cause,
no.
like,
It's not supposed to have an E on the end, but it does on the Tron.
Oh,
it's like Chelsea Green and
Greeny. Well, Sammy's
I don't
gonna
know.
get one.
Does it? It's. I think it has an E at the end. It's not supposed to.
It's not supposed to have E. Premier athlete.
He's
no.
the premier athlete, not the premier athlete.
The Premiere.
The Adobe Premiere athlete.
What's up, wrong with this guy? You are.
That's
Super
fucked
hurry and
up.
get this match over. He changes his name again.
Figure out your name.
Wardlow versus AC Adams is up next.
Okay, I thought it was Casey Adams.
Oh, it might be.
Shit, well, you might be right.
Oh, let's hurry up and get this
Casey?
segment
No, it
over.
is AC.
Hurry up
It
and get
is
this
AC.
segment over.
It's AC. It's AC. Oh fuck. Not BB. BB Adams.
It's AC.
AC.
okay,
Adam
AC
Cole
Adams,
Adams.
Wardlow comes in here,
Adams
power
Cole.
bombs 3 times to AC
Oh my
Adams.
god. The crowd loves this shit, by the way.
He fucking grabs the straps and then mounts him and
Dude,
goozles him.
oh my god, dude. I never felt so disrespected. Fucking he does that and Deb's like, whoa. I'm like, what are you saying? Whoa? What do you mean, whoa?
Straight up mounts him and goozles him. Dave goes, oh my god.
Damn, dude.
About to cause some problems
Wow.
here.
Do you
was-
think he?
Home
Wow.
Think
freaker
War
award
Dog can't
low.
do the? Do you think War Dog can't do the super go to sleep now? You think he got banned from that one?
What the
Casualty of War?
Casualty of War?
Yeah, the super.
No, he
one.
does that. He did it on Dark. Him and
press
Sean
to-
Spears. Him and Sean
Oh,
Spears
the
did
gorilla
a
press
tag
into
team
that.
one.
The gorilla press. And
Oh, well, him and Sean Spears did a tag team one on. Or was
How'd
it?
that
No,
look?
I think
Was it good?
Bear. You know the fucking Bear Country thing where they're like stacked. He like picks them up on his shoulders and it's like Chris Statlander's move, but a tag move. He
Yeah.
like. And then they got glom from behind, and then the dude fell off the top of his shoulders and got kneed in the face. Looked sweet.
Oh,
Wardlow
nice.
should keep mounting guys and choking them for the pin. That's awesome. Sean Spears.
No, he shouldn't.
Oh my god. Sean Spears comes in afterwards and then just fucking glows AC Adams in the chair
just
and
just
then
whooping his ass.
orgasms. This is the greatest duo of all time.
Did you see Sean Spears' new shirt?
No, what is that?
It's like the Rock's "Just Bring It" shirt, but it says "Just Swing It."
Oh, that's awesome. He should make a
Nice.
shirt that says chair and like cum letters. That'd be awesome.
Like AJ Styles font.
Yeah, chair. We go backstage after that. Apparently Phoenix cannot travel, so he will not be here for this tag
So
match.
is he? He's not like hurt, right? Like
I think they just said he can't travel.
Just
Okay.
travel restrictions or
I
something.
see.
I think.
which Penta
Pac-
did not have for some reason.
Yeah, he's not. I guess Phoenix had to work somewhere or something, and then like I'm sure
Okay,
he got
fair
stuck
enough.
somewhere. Pac's back here with a little nipple eye patch.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
Now, think of the lore here, gentlemen, because it's on the same side that Malachi Black has all his eye problems on.
Well, of course, Pac is the one that goes blind in the eye from the black mist.
The only guy.
Yeah, Cody also got black misted.
Didn't Arn Anderson also get black misted?
That's true.
Pac's like, okay, I'm gonna run with this. That's
Like,
awesome. I love Pac.
I think wrestlers and eye patches looks cool as fuck. Like Cesaro has done that before, looked awesome. I always think it looks cool.
Danielson, of course, too.
Daniels, of course.
Pac and Penta versus FTR sounds great, by the way.
That sounds fucking
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
fantastic. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
So now we have the Gun Club versus
Yes, we
the
do.
Turtle Club.
Oh, yes, we do. Yes, indeed. Yeah, fucking hit all the highlights here for us, James. Let them know. how
Here's
this
the
fucking-
highlights, by the way. The ratings are in
played
the
out,
shitter, and
baby.
I'm not surprised because Colton Gunn lost this week, and no, yeah.
Go.
Does this company remind you of WCW or what? A bunch of old timers going over the young guys trying to make a name for
That's so
themselves.
fucking true. You know what? And they
Think
have
about
a
that.
bunch
Ass.
of fucking horseshit
Suck my
comedy here.
ass.
So
was awesome.
sick of it,
What a
dude.
sweet match
Colton
this was.
Gunn was unfucking
Scorpion
defeated.
death
Now
drop.
he's doing this
Fuck yeah.
comedy
One,
two,
shit,
three.
dude.
This is awesome.
Adam Cole, takeover. I'm still fired up. about
Love
this shit.
the Scorpion death drop.
Bunch of horseshit comedy in this
Think it
match
even mattered.
again with this company and this horseshit comedy.
I mean,
Bro,
Colton
man.
Gunn. All right, listen,
awesome.
listen.
This is great.
Colton Gunn's still undefeated in singles, so I don't care what you.
Yeah,
guys
that's
say
true.
about
That
that.
is
He got
true.
pinned. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
Singles
in a tag
matches.
match, dumbass.
He got pinned.
Yeah, tag.
Super style.
Yeah, well, he cheated.
By
So
his
Colton
thing.
comes out. They go into this match here. Colton gets bruised up like instantly after a
wrote
headlock
that
with Darby. Which obviously,
I wrote Colton Gunn is
How
already
the fuck did
so
he get bruised
bruised.
up already? Dude,
I don't know. I don't know. It's something. Darby's dangerous,
Dude,
man.
you know what? Darby's kind of dangerous. I think Darby might be dangerous.
He's a dangerous
He's-
worker, man.
If he's already bruised up,
Why don't you go back
3
and do that
minutes into the
comedy
match?
shit again, buddy? Stop being so dangerous with
I
the
know.
workers.
Did you see Sting's face paint? What a, oh my god.
Sting
Fuck.
comes out.
Crazy.
Man, he's fucked up, bro.
Bro, he's dude. Come on, bro. He looks sweet. He looks like Popeye Brightus from Ghost. He looks cool, man.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was going for. Big ghost
Thank
guy.
you.
Yeah, I'm a big ghost guy too. Yeah,
Me
yeah.
too, bro. Yeah.
Sting and Billy Gunn have a stare down, which is just fantastic. Just fantastic. Billy
Dude,
hit the
Col-
one and only.
Dude. Not only did it, he almost lost Darby in the lights with that
Yeah,
fucking
that's
Colton Gunn's only been wrestling for a year.
Yeah, he hasn't lost a match in AEW since
He just lost on this show.
That wasn't a tag match.
I'm just saying he lost. I didn't
Yeah,
say
well,
he
that was a
lost.
tag match. That,
You said
the
you didn't say
Gun
single,
Club
yeah.
lost, not Colton. Get that right.
He was a
Hey,
part of it.
Yeah, when Bubba gets pinned, the Dudley Boys lose, right? No, Bubba doesn't lose. The Dudley
Yeah,
Boys
yeah,
lose.
yeah.
So that's
They
not
both
big
lose.
deal.
Also,
Gun
did you guys see the lights
WWE
flicker? It was a
doesn't keep
lights out match.
records.
It was a lights out match.
There's a reason.
Record doesn't
Lights
count.
out match.
Yeah, they flickered the lights before. Didn't you see that?
The lights
No,
are
this
out in
thing's
my house, I'll tell you
entrance.
that much.
The lights are always off in your house.
What's the temperature over there?
And then
Don't
when
know
you
what
didn't, you stay
temperature
off
is.
until Golden Gun goes back on his streak again. It's the only light in my life, and now our whole house is dark.
Fuck.
So it cuts to the commentary booth in this match, and it shows everyone at the commentary booth. Hobbs and Hook are
ridiculous.
just fucking standing there. There's like 9 guys
chairs?
here.
No chance for the
Hell
boys.
no. Sting then locks in the Scorpion Deathlock on Colton, but Austin comes in and hits Sting.
Why was Darby bleeding from the top of his head?
Probably that one and only hit the lights.
Yeah. Probably a dangerous ass Colton Gunn. He's learning how to work.
Darby does a tope on Austin on the outside.
Oh
and
my god.
neck first to the ground.
Gives
man.
himself a fucking pile driver.
I thought he was legit hurt, man. I thought
He died for real. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god. The only way that Colton can win is if Darby paralyzes himself here. Please, God, no.
I think Colton should have done the old. I think I should go over, brother.
Quick, just
Don't
lose.
kick out. Don't kick out.
Don't kick out, son.
Fuck it. So yeah, he has
He called that?
son.
Darby would have just not
Darby
kicked
called the
out.
audible. That's what happened. Darby was like, "Don't kick
You
out."
think if he did it to Sting would have just sat there? Colton
Sting
goes,
would
"Hey
have
brother,
whooped his
don't
ass. What are you
kick
talking
out."
about? Or do you think Sting did it to him? He pinned Colton. He said, "Don't kick out."
Oh my god! So all right, so Billy hits the Famouser on Sting.
Yes.
Colton goes for the pin, gets a 2.9.
That was the most horrifying 2.9 seconds of my life.
Could you imagine? That would have been so
If he
sick.
would have pinned Sting right there, I wouldn't be on the show this week.
Oh my god.
Darby topes onto Billy and literally
Fuck.
flips when he hits him.
He hits him so hard that he bounces off of Billy's chest and somehow flies the other way.
Fuck.
So Darby hits the stun dog. Sting hits the Scorpion Death Drop.
Oh, hell.
Colton kicks out at 1. He hits the
What?
Colt 45 on Sting.
What the fuck?
And he wins.
This is not.
They win
hold on now.
again.
This is not what happened.
Gun
Sting hit the
club for the
Scorpion.
gun club.
Hey, hold on.
Gun
Sting, let me
club.
talk. Sting hit the Scorpion, and then he won. That's what happened on Colton. That was it.
That must
Did he
be,
though?
must be a
Did he,
TNT
though?
feed. I was watching the
He
fight
did.
feed. It's a little different.
Watch the
Oh,
fight
yeah,
feed.
true,
You're not a
true,
bro.
true.
You can't watch that. You
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah. I don't know how I was watching it, but I was.
Yeah, I don't know how you
I'll
watch
tell you
it
that
either.
much.
You
Whatever
ain't
I
got
was
lights
watching, was a
on.
little
No
different.
electricity in your house. How
So
are you
no
watching
lights.
this?
Colton pinned, and the light in my life went out immediately. I said, "Damn it." Okay. And I
Well,
looked at
it's
the
great
ratings this
for
week, and I
me.
said, "Yeah, that makes sense."
Another one for the good guys.
We go backstage. Chris Jericho talking to Tony Schiavone about Eddie Kingston. And then
Or Alex
DPW's...
Marvez. One of them.
Yeah, somebody. DPW's Matt Lee comes down.
Whoa,
and
Matt Lee?
Yeah.
Jeff Parker and little Danny Garcia, who apparently is taking indie dates now, just not
Daniel Garcia taking indie
over
dates?
here.
love that Danny Garcia on this side.
So Matt Lee, Jeff Parker, and Danny Garcia then attack Chris Jericho.
Just whoop his ass
And then Matt Lee hits Jericho with a chair.
in the face. He said, "Wow,
That's pretty
Wow.
sweet. So are they
Yeah.
doing 2.0 and or are they going to have like a big tag with Kingston and
yeah,
Jericho
probably be
and-
King. Yeah, friend of my friend. You know,
Yeah,
enemy. Yeah, you know all
yeah,
that
yeah.
fucking
Okay,
shit.
sure. Yeah, can they coexist is the question.
That's a good question. Who would be the third?
Moxley on
hates them?
return probably.
Oh, really?
I assume. I mean, it's been a few weeks. I don't know how long.
I don't know
he's
how long
staying
shit
or-
that. I don't know how long shit takes. Yeah.
Me neither, but I assume maybe that might be something. Maybe Kingston joins back with Proud and Powerful, and they do a hit and run on a kid or something.
That'd be fucking awesome. I wonder how many people know about that. Is that like a known thing?
My buddies at work
I
know
don't
because
know.
I pulled it. It happened when I was at work, and I pulled it. I said, "What the fuck?"
Wait, Tony, you don't know about this?
No, I know.
Oh,
There are
okay.
people that probably don't know about it.
Yeah.
Though. I guarantee.
That's
For
a
anyone that doesn't
crazy
know,
angle.
there was an angle in TNA where Eddie Kingston and Proud and Powerful were feuding against Homicide Hernandez and Conan. And
LAX
Eddie
Civil War, yeah.
Yes. And Eddie Kingston and Proud and Powerful pulled up on LAX's block to start some trouble. And then Eddie Kingston fucking what,
Hit him with the car. He ran
a
just straight
kid
ran him
with the
over.
car. Yeah. What was his name? I don't remember his name.
I don't remember what it was, but
Because
I
they did like a thing on the show the week after, I think, about the kid too.
I love the so he hits him with the car, and then they give us an angle of the kid's view as he's passing away on the ground.
That's right.
Rest in peace.
That and James Storm throwing Mickey James in front of a train
Oh
are just
my
two.
God.
TNA was
all
different,
time.
man. TNA was
Yeah.
just different.
You just had to be there. You had to be
Yeah,
there.
absolutely. So Leo Rush Town Hall. All right,
Oh,
so
yeah.
here's the deal, man. Taz says something on commentary here where he's just starting to put numbers together. What was going on there?
Oh, this isn't my fucking feed went out on this too, so I didn't see this one.
Dynamite
Yes.
Dozen ring. They're gonna have two members of Team Taz in there, and then they're like,
Oh,
"We're gonna
okay,
win
so
this
yeah.
thing."
Yeah, Tony. So, no, correct me if I'm wrong here, Tony, but Taz starts going down the numbers here on the Dynamite Dozen, and like, you know, of course, Team Taz is going
Yeah.
to be in it and all this stuff. So then Leo Rush comes out, and now remember, Taz is doing this on commentary.
Okay,
Leo
he's at
Rush-
the table.
Yeah, at the table.
Okay.
Leo Rush comes out with a live mic and says, "Taz, those numbers don't make any sense." Nobody in the crowd knows what's going on because they can't hear
They
Taz.
can't hear him. Oh my god.
Am I wrong, Tony? Because
No,
he came
yeah,
out and no one's reacting. So Leo starts getting nervous because no one's reacting to what he's saying. I think he realized as he was saying it,
that
Wait a
no one could
minute,
hear.
No one
There's like
understands
crickets.
what
Yeah,
I'm
it would
talking
turn into
about.
like crickets when he started talking.
Maybe Taz was meant to do that on mic, but he didn't because he had a headset on and he just figured I'd do it on commentary.
The crowd is so fucking confused. And then Leo saved it, thank God. He heard one pop when he said he's like, I'm a fighter, and the crowd popped, so he just started fucking really going into that. He's like, I'm a
Okay, good.
fighter.
Yeah.
I'll always be a fighter. And Dad
Yeah.
said, well, maybe you should retire again, brother.
Oh my god, that's sick.
And he says, yo, check this out. And then Dante Martin came out and he went face to face with Leo.
Oh,
And then Ricky Starks sprinted out of the fucking tunnel and said, hey, I'm also here. He puts his arm around on Dante Martin, and Leo is sad, of course.
Do you think this Dante thing is like he's just fucking with Team Taz and he's not really with them?
Yes,
It's
I
like-
think so.
Okay,
but
I wouldn't mind Dante being with them.
I mean, I definitely think
it'd be
that
cool.
like the payoff here is him joining back with
I think.
Leo.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
I
Okay.
think. I think.
Yeah, I think so. Unless he's got a permanent residence in FTW world.
That's pretty good. Maybe he wrote "fuck you" on the contract. They just haven't looked at it yet.
We go backstage. Mark Sterling says he put out an open challenge,
Oh,
and Janai
by
Kai
email.
answered it.
yeah, that's great.
How did that happen?
I don't know. Just open the TNT Open Challenge, the Mark Sterling Open Challenge. I'd love to find out about these open challenges. Maybe I'll accept one of them.
Thunder Rosa is going to be on commentary for this one.
Because Jericho won't be because he's got his ass whooped by DPW's Matt Lee.
And Janai
True.
Kai was trained by Thunder Rosa. I didn't even know that.
I didn't know that either. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. And Janai Kai's awesome, so I think it's going to be sweet.
Shouts out to Janai Kai, of course.
We have Chris Statlander versus Ruby Soho.
Ruby.
Ruby, Destination Soho.
Taz cannot fucking help himself. Even after
It's
this
awesome.
fucking angle they just did. Ruby Destination.
Yeah, so anyways, Ruby Soho. Maybe you should retire. So Chris Statlander versus Ruby Soho, TBS round 2 or quarterfinals, I believe this is.
Somewhere in there, yeah.
Quarterfinals here for this tournament here. They've
yeah.
been building this match for quite a bit here.
Good.
They start off with a good back and forth, like a very long back and forth. I was surprised at
Yeah.
how long that back and forth went.
Yeah. It felt like it was supposed to like go into commercial, but it did.
Yeah. And then they started getting hot, and then it commercial.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, damn,
Yeah.
okay.
I was like, I think they may have misjudged that.
Well, Chris bounces Ruby off the ropes. Ruby goes for a monkey flip. Statlander handstands out of it, and the crowd kind of woke up a little bit. That was cool.
That was cool as fuck, actually. I like that a lot.
Ruby then hits a flatliner and then hits
Whew.
a senton off the top for a 2.
Then,
Hits a super kick on the ground for a 2.
right to your fucking head.
Ruby goes for a Casadora, but Statlander then turns it into a blue
my
thunder bomb.
God, that was fucking cool.
That looked
Yeah.
awesome. Really,
Yeah,
really
I love that.
cool transition on that one. Statlander hits her Michinoku driver. I think it's like a fisherman Michinoku driver that she does.
Yeah, like the spin out gimmick.
Yeah, that looked great.
That was after she went for the spider crab, but Ruby was able to get out of it, and then
That's Caleb
Chris
with the K's move.
is it?
Yeah, he does that.
Okay, well, sorry, I didn't know that.
So Statlander
And then she buckle bombed her, by the way, as well, and then the spin out Michinoku.
Statlander then reverses the knee dart in the corner from Ruby. Ruby then gets up on her shoulders and hits a poison Rana,
Whew.
and then the knee Rana spike for a 2.9.
That was fucking cool. What does she have a name for that move where she like tries to drive their head into the middle buckle? Is that like?
What was she named her other move? Something. The
Yeah, they said on
detonation
commentary, and
kick?
I
no
already-
future. That's what it was.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I
No
didn't know if they had a
future.
name for this other gimmick, but I like that she does that too.
Yeah, I just call it the knee dart. I don't know what the hell that's called.
Oh, is that? Does anyone call it that, or you called it that?
I just called it that.
Oh, well, that's what it's called now.
All right, there you go. Statlander then goes for the Big Bang, and Ruby crawls down and rolls her up for the 3 instead.
Yeah.
And Ruby Soho is moving on to the semifinals of the TBS tournament.
Yes. Very fun match. The only part that I was like, oh, go on, decide, is after fucking Stat kicks out of the little Rana that she did, the spike one, and Ruby like. I saw someone describe it as Ruby looked like she just woke up in a saw trap.
I know exactly what you're talking about, too.
I was like, oh my God, yeah, that's fucking true.
That's a WWE thing.
I was gonna, yeah. I think we talked about that a couple weeks ago with somebody else was doing that. Fuck, I don't remember who it was, but yeah, that's. I was like, oh fuck, man, that's a little much.
It's crazy
brother.
because it seems so out of place because like there's only a handful of people
Ty
that
Conti.
do it.
Ty Conti was doing it too.
Yeah,
again,
that's who
but
it was.
Yeah.
It's just it's like something you learn when
you're
you're
just
in
used to
WWE.
doing it. Sure, yeah, and it didn't like ruin the match, right? But I was like, this fucking salt
No, but
trap.
I knew
That's
exactly
true.
what you're fucking talking about too. Yeah. So then Vicky meets Statlander at the top of the ramp
Hey, how's it
to
going?
yell at her,
Yeah, why?
distract her, so Nyla Rose can go into the ring and then fucking big bump
Dude.
Ruby off the top rope.
Just yanked her off, and she
Holy
died on that shit. Yeah,
yeah, that was rough.
Statlander tried to make the save, but Nyla powdered and got out of there.
So what are they doing here for the finals?
It is gonna be Ruby Soho against Jade Cargill.
Yeah, you think so?
Probably.
You think
Unless
that Jade gets her first loss?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
and
probably.
I feel like they want to put her in like a you know, give her a sink or swim kind of match. You know,
Ruby's
who
a
else
good
is-
person to do it against.
unless they because who's Thunder up against next?
Thunder?
I don't know who
Thunder
their
and Jade.
bracket- Oh, is it Thunder and Jade? Yeah, I see Jade beating her. Yeah, and then. But I mean, Thunder
I'll
Rosa
be real
against
with you,
Ruby
man.
would be fucking great. You know what I mean? That's
Thunder
probably the way
Rose
to
is
go.
who you give it to. I'll be
Absolutely.
That's
honest
what I
with
would
you.
do. Yeah, either Thunder or
Absolutely.
Ruby, but I
Yeah.
would think Thunder's.
Thunder Rosa
Probably the
is
call.
way over. Like,
Oh my god, yeah, I
And she-
absolutely would. It
she's
just wouldn't
kinda
surprise
proven
me though
herself,
if they like had Jade. If Jade was gonna lose her first time, I could see it being in the final of a tournament.
I guess
Mhm.
the good thing here is like, I mean, usually the heel champions are a lot easier to run with.
Absolutely.
But like when you do a tournament, like
I
having
feel like
a face
faces
win
winning.
the tournament,
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
it usually works out better because then you can have the heel undermine them after the tournament or something.
Sure.
And figure it out from there.
yeah. I would keep the
Um,
belt on Hangman though.
Well, we'll see about that, pal.
I just want to bring it back and just let everyone know that that's what this podcast
I
is
agree,
saying. That
Johnny, I
Hangman.
agree.
Thank you, Tony. Appreciate
All right,
that.
so let me give a big shout out to Brian.
No, hold on
Danielson,
now. All right, anyway, so
the
we got a main
next
event here.
AEW World Champ.
Come
No,
on,
you
let's
got
talk about
whoa.
maybe a few months down the road he's in the
Yeah,
AEW.
eventually.
Yeah, maybe a few weeks actually, Tony.
Fuck.
Dude, listen, Brian's got a.
Yo.
He's still,
Yo,
listen, listen. Hangman's been here
Yo.
since day one. I think Brian
That's
Danielson
true.
can
That's
come
really
in,
nice. That's
Come
really-
in, this new green
really
kid
good
can
of
just win
you.
the title.
Oh, by the way, Tony, we were wrong. By the way, Hangman is not one of the pillars.
No, I know.
He's not
I
one of
just
the
wanted,
pillars?
It's Sammy
Aw.
Guevara. By the
I
way,
know. We already said
I-
Sammy, didn't we?
I didn't know. I think we said Hangman. I had no idea.
Sammy's
I
three
thought
of
you said
them.
Sammy.
It's Sammy MJF,
Sammy. There's three of the
Jungle
pillars.
Boy. Fuck, Sammy MJF, Jungle Boy,
Ooh, Darby Allin,
Darby Allin, of
And Britt
course,
Baker.
and Britt Baker, the four pillars.
Brian Danielson,
and Hangman. No, not Brian Danielson.
the Hangman, and the Wingman,
the
and
Wangman.
Yeah. Danielson said, "Hey, Peter's boy, you ain't gonna beat me." I said, "You know what? That's the champion. That's my champion right
No, he's
there.
not
That's
gonna
my
win.
champion right there."
Please,
Honestly,
James,
maybe-
James, listen. I like Danielson too, but come on.
Obviously
If
obviously not a lot, Tony. Don't
This
you want
is
to be the
Wangman's
champion?
time. This is
You wanna be the
Wangman's
champion
time.
here?
It's Wangman's
Wang
time.
man.
Hey,
It's
Peter's boy,
time.
you want to lose that title? Huh? You lose the title, son?
If there was any sign that he was fucking losing the belt, is that when they wrote Wangman on the graphic.
They don't care about this guy. Are you kidding me? You think they would do that to Brian Danielson? No. Answer's no.
Yeah, Wangman versus Dirk Dickbutt.
And Dirt Dick Book once again. Oh my god. Can't stop him, man. It's just fucking impossible. Dude,
Go on
Danielson
to the
is so
main
ready.
event.
All
Stop
right, so
cursing
main
the
event.
Hangman.
Yeah. Andrade versus Cody Rhodes.
Yes.
Why are they
In
fighting?
a Atlanta street fight.
Sure,
because
but,
Andrade put him out.
was a
after the
Hammerlock
show
DDT last
week.
time.
Yeah, with the Hammerlock, with the shadow. of
was that
course.
on the floor? Like the exposed
It was
floor?
on the floor. Yeah.
It's on the floor.
Okay. So T-Pain's here too.
T-Pain. Yeah, that's my guy.
The Go Big
T-Pain.
Show. He's on
Yeah,
the
he's
Go
doing
Big
the
Show.
Go Big Show. I said, okay, here we go. Andrade and Jose jump Cody and Arn on the ramp, and Arn literally falls off the ramp.
I fucking feel so bad for laughing.
Dude,
I feel the same way I did when he fell off the apron.
I thought
I forgot
he
about
was.
the apron.
Oh man, I thought he was.
He couldn't
fucked,
get up. He
man.
was turtling.
I thought he was so fucked, man. I was actually scared because I was like that.
I feel bad for him because that's like something that could happen to anybody. Like
Hell
it's just
yeah.
one wrong step. And,
We can laugh because he's fine, but fuck,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, you're right.
that was so fun.
Well, Jose's like he's immediately
Trying to
just
help
starts
him out.
helping him up. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like, please get up, bro. So they fight into the crowd here. Cody gets hit with a trash can.
Yes.
And this is where I start, like, this is where they
Yes.
really get a good look at his back here.
So yeah, I swore, like, because I sometimes I'll look away to write my notes, obviously. So I'm like, I look back and I'm like, and Deb says, she's like, what is that on his back? I was like, was he rolling around on the floor? I was like, maybe he was just like shitty stuff on the floor, like a dirty
I thought it was from
arena
his jacket
floor.
because he was wearing his jacket and then he took his jacket off. I was like,
Okay.
okay, maybe it's like
See,
part
I
of
thought
his
it was
jacket.
because Brandy was going to come in later and light a table on fire. So he had flame retardant goo on his back.
Oh, so yeah. I'm just not on that. See, I'm glad that you. At least one of us had the foresight to see that coming.
Fuck.
That's what I thought.
Well, I wish I had the same fucking foresight as you did to see that coming. You know, that's flame retardant goo, of course. Yeah, that's fucking right.
This is dynamite, baby.
Yeah, that's fucking true like the fuse, bitch.
This is the show you've been waiting for.
I swore I was like he has like really bad sunburn.
I thought he was stay in the tanning bed too long.
James
Oh,
thought
they
he
was
had
gonna, Brady coming and light a table on
Flavor.
fire.
I knew.
Yeah, you think I would know, really?
So Cody, all right, listen to this.
You
So
just killed me.
You two eat raw dogs over there, bro. That's what's going on with you.
Natty Frank's Tony Pizza
You want to
guy.
tell? I can tell people about this. Fucking
Nah,
Tony
come
Pizza
on,
guy.
bro. Come on, man.
All right, go on.
All the best foods are shaped like dicks. Okay, what am I supposed to do?
What?
So-
That's not even what I was saying.
Yeah. So Cody walks over the crowd. This is his hometown crowd. They're booing the shit out of him.
No, 50-50.
My ass in hell, maybe, if you knew no math.
It is 50-50.
Cody.
I don't care what you say.
Well, this guy agrees with you, Tony, because this one guy in the crowd was holding a sign that said, "I won't boo Cody."
Aw.
And Cody looks over there, sees him, walks right by him, and hugs T-Pain, and then doesn't acknowledge this guy at all.
And that guy from that point on said, "Fuck Cody Rhodes."
He started voting that 50-50, just went a 9 to 10 real quick. Andrade then straight up just low blows Cody, so that was
Fuck
awesome.
you. Yeah.
Andrade then pulls out a laptop and just fucking strikes Cody in the head with it.
Oh my god! This was of course after T-Pain handed Cody a chair for
Oh,
Cody
yes,
to
yes,
brain
yes,
Andrade
yes.
with. Even on commentary, Taz says, "What the hell is that on his back?" Like no
Yeah.
one gave them the Iggy. Like,
should have.
like fuck.
Andrade then hits the split leg on Cody with the chair on his chest for a 2. That looked great.
Yes,
Cody
that
low
was
blows.
crazy looking. Actually, like his split leg moonsault is fucking insane.
It's one of the best I've ever seen ever. Actually.
I don't know. I mean, I've definitely seen people do it like that before, but he like not often because it's not like RVD style or
No.
who else does?
He stands up
Naomi
real
has a good
straight
one.
and then just drops
Yeah.
to his ass immediately.
Which is horrifying.
It is super horrifying. Cody then low blows Andrade and the crowd's just fucking... God, that was a great visual of him low blowing Andrade and like it was
Yeah.
supposed to be tit for tat and the crowd just
oh my god, sorry. Just to double back real quick, when Taz was asking what was on his back, Taz then after that theorized that someone was drinking a bottle of glue and it was in the trash.
Yeah, he did say that. Yeah, Elmer's.
Thank you, Taz.
Andrade goes to DD tie Cody on the exposed floor here.
Yeah,
but
Callback.
Cody
the
then-
shadow
Callback.
James is what it's called.
Oh, did he change the name of it?
yeah.
DD tie not working for him?
No.
Okay.
Don't think
Well,
so.
Cody then back body drops him on the floor.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Cody is bleeding now from the sheer amount of Elmer's glue that has reached his house.
Devouring. Just chugging glue.
Cody then goes under the ring and grabs the following weapons out of the ring. Kendo stick, a sledgehammer, and a golden shovel.
Yes.
What
does
the
this
fuck
mean?
is going on?
So the first one obviously is he hates the Sandman.
Big Andy Sandman guy.
Sandman treated him bad when he was first coming into business. Obviously hates
That's
the fucking
true.
Sandman.
Yeah.
The second one was obviously for the game Triple H, the sledgehammer. He doesn't want to use the sledgehammer though. The golden shovel was of course from
Grandmaster
Mario
Sexay.
64. Okay, maybe Grandmaster Sexay as well. And then the payoff to him getting that is that Jose, the assistant, runs down shirtless with a taser and tries to tase Cody Rhodes, but Cody turns around and hits him harder than I think I've ever seen Cody hit anybody in his whole career. He fucking annihilates him with his shovel and then throws it away. What is fucking happening here?
So the golden shovel, was that for Triple H or for Roman Reigns? Or John Cena?
Figured
Triple
it was Triple H. Yeah.
Okay, 'cause
Or
Roman
Vince,
Reigns also-
maybe?
Yeah, I was like,
Cena?
Roman Reigns also cut a promo on Cena that one time. He said, "Yeah, you got that golden.
Oh, yeah, you got that golden shovel.
That
Yeah.
golden shovel."
Yeah, but that's an old Triple H thing. It's an old.
No, I know. It's also a Grandmaster Sexay thing, so it could be
Hanging
anybody.
it, hanging it.
Banging it.
Could be anybody.
Why was Jose shirtless? And why did he have a taser?
Had to do a sexy on him. You know what I mean?
What was the taser in reference to? Was that like Scott Hall? He was
Yeah,
trying to end
they're in
Cody's
Atlanta.
streak.
They're in Atlanta.
You know, Cody said y'all like Scott Hall.
Y'all like WCW? Yeah.
Andrade crossbody presses Cody from the top rope to the outside.
Was that supposed to go through the table? There was
I'm
a
not
table
sure.
there.
Yeah, the medical table, right?
Yeah, timekeeper or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, right. I don't know.
It was
looked good
moved
either
though, so
way.
I guess. Yeah, it was cool.
Andrade hits the double knees in the corner
Oh.
into a chair on Cody that just fucking obliterates him.
Just broke his fucking brains in.
Now, I haven't seen this in a while, but Andrade hip tossed Cody through a table.
That was cool.
nice.
Just
Yeah, I haven't seen that
It was
forever.
it was a fucking 2K reversal.
Yeah, that was sick. Andrade then sets Cody up on the table, but Cody gets out of it. And then a person in a hoodie and a mask comes in the ring. And immediately, as they get in the ring, takes off a hoodie and the mask.
Yeah, they just really needed a reaction to her.
Why?
Well, it must have been
unveiling.
hot or
There
cold.
wasn't
the
a
two
reaction. There was
temperatures.
no reaction. There was
She wasn't
zero
dressed.
reaction.
For the weather. What's that?
There was zero reaction. There was no reaction.
They were like, ah.
Oh.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
Donkey Kong December.
Great.
So Brandy comes into the ring and then douses the table with lighter fluid and then lights the table on fire.
Douses is a great way to put it. And I've been to my fair share of deathmatch events, gentlemen, and I've watched my fair share of ECW. I don't know if I've seen anyone douse a table as much as she did. Almost too much fucking fire juice on this fucking
That was
table.
awesome.
I think
Yeah, it was great.
Dudley's might
It
have
looked
done it.
fucking
Bubba
awesome.
might have done that once.
I love that because dude, I've been to shows where they try to light something on fire.
Oh, that's the
It
worst.
doesn't go. It just doesn't go. It's happened at GCW
You
like
just
recently.
feel bad
I feel
for
like
those people, don't you?
It's-
Like,
yeah, what do you
that
do?
are-
Yeah.
You're like, oh, come on.
this fucking thing went up in fucking flames though. It was big fucking flames. I loved it.
Cody then hits a reverse suplex off the top, lands right on the fucking
Fuck.
table on fire,
Yes.
and fucking just sits there in the
Just-
fire.
he couldn't get out. He was stuck.
Paul Turner doesn't even try to put the fire out.
What are you gonna do?
Paul
What, you
Turner
gonna stop?
doesn't even count the pin. Cody's on fire.
His shoes are
That's
still
true.
on fire.
That's-
His
he
shoes
was,
catch
He
on
was
fire.
worried about Andrade's shoulders not being down.
What the fuck? Cody's on fire.
That's a real referee right there, brother. I respect that. Fuck yeah, Paul Turner. That's my guy.
God, Paul Turner, brother. Let me tell you, man.
Yeah.
Anyways, Cody ends up winning
Fuck.
the match.
Yeah, thankfully he had that flame goo on.
Yeah, I mean, the foresight to have that on was quite impressive.
I guess not so thankful because he posted a picture on Twitter and his back is fucking charred to all
Oh,
hell.
Because he
gross.
fucking sat in it and, like, he
Well,
sat
that
in
shit
it.
definitely like I don't know how. I mean, obviously, maybe it's meant to. Maybe it could have been worse, I guess. But him rolling around on that shit, that whole match. It was a long 20-minute match, right?
I don't know why they did. Out of all the moves they did, it looked more like a slice of bread from Andrade.
Yeah, why did he do a reverse suplex?
Probably because Andrade didn't want to go through the table, and Cody was like, "We want to do this shit."
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But I mean, it was fucking sweet. The table,
was awesome.
Yeah.
The fire from this table was fucking crazy.
Hell yeah.
Cody fucking sat in it and then pinned it. I've seen guys go through flaming tables a lot. And I have never seen someone just stay on fire and just go for the pin anyway.
Well, because usually the guy that's on fire isn't the one going through the table. He's usually the one going to lose.
And usually before they count anything or do anything, they put everything out.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Then, fuck, he's on fire. That's crazy. I don't know, man.
Big
That
fire
was insane.
extinguisher spot or anything like they usually do with fire.
I did not fucking expect that, dude. I was like, what the fuck? I mean, every time Cody's in Atlanta, he does something like he did the moonsault off the cage to Wardlow.
Oh, that was awesome. Yeah, that was sweet as hell.
So, yeah, it's
shout out, bro. Cody did some crazy shit here, and then he brought out a golden shovel. Yeah, that golden shovel.
That golden shovel.
Please go listen to that promo. When you bring out that shovel, that
fake golden bitch.
Boobies.
Fine speech. It's called a promo, kid. You're gonna have to learn how to do one. See a fourth wall.
Fuck. I don't know how fuck that is. Oh,
that promo is so fucking sweet. This is the opposite of what Cody would have wanted.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
So there you go. That's AEW Dynamite for this week.
Boom, boom.
All right, now it's time for AEW Rampage.
You give the show the respect to fucking James. You give it the respect.
All right, now it's time for AEW Rampage.
This is Rampage, baby.
Welcome to Rampage, boys.
Hey.
Tony Nese versus Sammy Guevara.
Tony's niece, it's her birthday soon.
Fuck off, dude. God. You tell me you never had a birthday? What's going on here? You never celebrated? I feel bad for you, okay, Johnny? You've never celebrated Tony's niece's birthday.
I'll celebrate it with you, bro. I'll be there. I'll be there the same day. Fuck you, James.
This is the show you've been waiting for.
This is the podcast.
Tony Nese versus Sammy Guevara.
Yeah.
Oh, we were talking about the Premier Athlete, by the way, last week. Premier
how you spell it?
It's now no E. He's got Premier.
Was that last week?
Yeah, with no E on the back of his.
That was this week.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
You meant on this show that we're doing now.
Yeah.
In one
so this week we were talking about Premier Athlete. Right? He had Premier on his tights too that said Premier with no E. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we talked about that earlier.
I don't know where this is going, but yes.
No E.
If you're one, I did the research. No E.
Great. Well, thank you. No E.
Tony Nese versus Sammy Guevara.
Yes.
So TNT Open Challenge was answered by this guy, a random fan that was in the crowd.
For weeks. Bought a ticket every week like a mark.
Crazy how that worked. Sammy starts on the top here before hitting a spinning tope to the outside. I thought that was pretty cool.
Dude, the corkscrew tope con hilo? Is that the one you're talking about? That was fucking crazy. What the fuck? Hell Sammy yeah, it's awesome. Yeah. Sammy Nese.
Tony Nese cuts him off. It's a gut buster. Nese hits a moonsault on Sammy's knee.
It was his ribs, and you're going to pretend like it was.
Okay.
Well, it's Sammy's fault, bro. He should have listened. Tony Nese said what he's going to do. He's going to attack his ribs. Sammy should have just you should have wore bubble wrap around him, bubble boyed.
When Nese starts hammer throwing Sammy into the turnbuckles,
yes,
it's a TNA kick that looked good.
Yes.
Nese locks in a single leg, but Sammy just fucking started hitting him.
Yeah, fuck you. Yeah.
Sammy goes for the GTH here, but Nese goes for his pump handle gimmick. What's he call that?
I don't know. I
pump handle greetings from Asbury Park
driver.
Gimmick.
Yeah, one of those. Yeah.
Guevara then turns it into a Spanish fly for a 2.
That was cool. I like that Nese did the Macho Man fucking gimmick, the jump over the top rope guillotine thing. That was cool. I like that.
Sammy hits a nice springboard moonsault to the outside.
Fuck, dude, from the top.
Real tall. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
Nice hits a Fosbury flop to the outside.
I love
I
him.
feel like I don't see
that's a
that
great
very
move.
often.
He has a
That's
real
cool.
good one of that too. Like I always think of AJ on that move, but Tony, I think if there's somebody else, I think of as Tony Nese. He does a really good job at that one.
Nice does a very good job of building up. Like he starts hammer throwing, and then once it gets down to it, he starts Fosbury flopping and forward. It's like he's good. He's actually
He is good. Yeah.
Nice hits a Fosbury flop to the outside, 450 on Sammy for a 2.9.
Oof.
Nice then one arm bombs Sammy into the bottom turnbuckle.
One arm deadlift cane bomb. What the fuck?
That was awesome.
Was odd. I don't know if he always does that, but if he doesn't, he should.
He did it into the turnbuckle. That's the noise that Nice made before he goes to the running Nice.
True.
Rampage,
but Sammy hits him with the biggest fucking kick I ever say. Fuck you, bitch. That shit was
palm
awesome.
kicks his life away. Yeah.
Sammy then hits the GTH and he gets 3.
The GTH was gnarly looking too, kind of like just direct impact to the side of his head. Just gross.
Good match here, man. Truly.
Yeah, they should sign that fan. That was good.
Yeah, I think so too. He did a good job.
That's cool.
Backstage segment. The Jurassic guys are here.
They're just
Jungle
guys now. They're not
Boy.
friends anymore. They're not
I don't
Jurassic
know
friends.
how Christian's talking. I don't know.
Yeah,
what's
he's a
going on.
little suspicious. This guy.
Jungle Boy does not pay attention to anything Christian says. He's just slapping Luchasaurus' chest.
I wrote that. I said JB won't stop slapping Luchasaurus' titties.
Every time he slaps his
him,
chest, he goes blah. Christian says it's important for them to scout this tag match tonight because he wants Jungle Boy and Saurus Man to be the tag champions.
Yeah,
And
he
Luchasaurus says blah.
He says, if there's anything I do before I die, it's going to be, these two are going to be tag champions, right? That's what he said.
Yeah, he said, you guys be tag champs because you ain't ever going to be singles champs when I'm here.
So I don't know if this is just straight up mentor gimmick for Christian now with these two, or if this is just like Christian is about to kill this guy
I think he should get him the tag
soon.
match, yeah, and then he should concerto both of them at the same time.
That'd be fucking. I think they should. I think they should win. If they do win the tag titles, I think Christian should make Jungle Boy give him his.
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
awesome.
Like when Edge won King of the Ring and he was carrying around the trophy, he just carries around
Christian won
Jungle
King of the
Boy's. Yeah, right. Yes, that's what I mean.
Yep.
That was took so hard for my brain to figure out what you were doing.
I'm glad you got there. Jade Cargill versus Janai Kai.
Well, yeah, I guess you could say that.
What
technically,
the fuck was the thought
technically.
process here, bro?
Well, Jade needs the rub, brother.
What?
Yeah.
Got
I couldn't believe I saw it. I was like, holy fuck.
Jade
Oh,
needs to
man.
look strong, bro.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. I mean, I get it, like put her on TV and all that, but bring in like a rising indie name and then just have her get ass stomped in 2 seconds is an
Yeah.
interesting strategy. You could have done that with
Yeah.
anybody ever on Dark.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't.
I think they probably wanted a name for guys that maybe are on the edge, maybe
Sure.
don't want to tune in. But then they tune in and watch her get ass blasted. They're like, "Oh, I'm never watching this shit again."
I'll be honest. I feel like maybe this match wasn't even going to be on the show until they changed the main to not be 2 out of 3 falls.
Oh, yeah,
So this might have just
yeah.
been, hey, like this girl's here and she's cool. Let's put her against Jade. Fuck it.
I didn't even know that. Yeah, that's probably what happened.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So yeah,
Yeah, because it was supposed to be Pac and Lucha Bros against FTR was 2 out of 3 falls. Yeah. So and then Jade. So yeah, Jade hits her with a pump kick and then jaded and gets the win. Then attacks her after the match too and hits a less good looking pump kick after that.
right in the stummy. You did a fucking to the kick demon?
Yeah.
No, man. That's
Yeah.
fucked up, bro.
Yeah,
oh
well,
man.
Here comes Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa comes out from comment. She was on commentary. Why even bother putting on commentary? It was a 2-second match. I guess just for this spot. Thunder Rosa comes down, shoves Mark Sterling out of the way to get into the ring, and then dodges a pump kick before double legging Jade, and they kind of brawl for a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I like Jade and Janai a lot.
Sure.
Love to see him do a real match at some point. That'd be cool.
No.
Yep. Backstage segment. Nick Jackson says that they are the tough guys. I feel like I am getting deja vu here.
This is every time. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not tough. We're tough. Anyway, Cutler, you fucking idiot. You recording, you bitch.
Okay. I was making sure.
And the only difference thing is they had Don Callis walking behind them on the phone at one point. I don't know if that's what's that that's
okay.
going to lead to or something. Is he calling? He's got some. Is he finalizing a deal with another friend there, son? He says, how about we return to tag team action on Dynamite and you two give us your best guys, best friends? And Matt says, turn off the camera, Brandon. And Nick says, it's the red button, you stupid dumbass.
How did Brandon forget how to record? He's been the recording guy for 3 years.
He does BTE every week.
Backstage segment. Eddie Kingston hanging out on some stairs. Eddie Kingston says that 2.0 will reap what they sow.
Yes, for true.
There you go.
And fuck, I don't need Chris Jericho and fuck Chris Jericho.
Yeah, that's
Retake,
true.
Bryan Danielson is facing John Silver this upcoming week.
Oh hell yeah.
John Silver says Danielson is kind of a dick.
He's a bitch and an asshole. And Brian says there's a saying when you become the 5 people you spend the most time around. And that had me thinking. I was like, I'm nothing like Tony. He's a little bitch. And I was like, James is a funny little guy. He's okay. And I was like, oh man, all the NL boys, am I like any of these freaks? So I don't think Bryan Danielson's right here. I don't think I'm anything like you guys.
I think he's more right than you can ever imagine.
No.
And I think Bryan Danielson is going to beat Hangman Page.
I didn't know where this was fucking going, and I don't like it, and you could go to hell.
Anyway, he says,
Bryan Danielson, baby.
He says, does John Silver believe he can beat me? He said, run around making jokes about being Johnny Hungry. Is that turning him into a better wrestler? I wasn't joking around at the age of 30. I was winning world championships. Now, hold on now. You were teamed with Kane.
We didn't forget.
You were teamed with Kane at 30.
Hold on a second. Yeah.
Slut.
Oh, shit. This Stephanie's not even here, bro. What the fuck?
Pac and Penta versus FTR.
Yes.
That's the main event here.
Mark Henry interview with the pairing here. Mark Henry says, Pac, FTR hurt Ray Phoenix. How are you going to fight with that one eye?
Why are you blind?
Said, fuck you guys. Why am I blind?
Why are you blind?
Why you bald?
I said, why are you asking dumb questions like that? Why I'm bald?
Pac says, do I look blind to you? I can still fight. And Brendan says, we have Seto Miedo. And Cash says, how are you going to get revenge for Ray Phoenix? It's revenge for FTR. You stole our victory, you motherfucker. Dax says, this was supposed to be our night of celebration, us becoming 2-time tag champions, and Phoenix didn't show up yet again, and Pentagon took that personally. But they all start yelling, and Mark Henry says, hey! Now it's time for the main event. By the way, it turns out I think Phoenix is waiting for his work visa to be renewed.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Going on.
Okay.
Yes, I believe that's what I read. We have our main event here, Pac and Penta El Zero Miedo is his name. I always think it's Seto, but it's not. Why is it? What the fuck is this guy's fucking name here? Penta El Zero
changes it again.
Miedo. Yeah. Versus FTR here. Start this match off. Cash tries to catch Penta's glove as Penta throws it to Alex to no avail there. Penta, of course, does the gooch stomp on Dax, which is still horrifying to me. I am very worked by that move. I hate it. I wish you would stop doing that.
The tank tickler?
Yeah. It's fucking brutal.
Yeah, I'm going to do that to you.
If I did that to you, my fucking feet would get stuck.
Yeah, you're right. A lot of ass back here.
And my teeth.
That boy got shitty teeth.
FTR and an assisted leg drop on Penta for a 2 count. Cash goes to throw Penta into Dax's knee brace, but Penta reverses it and throws Cash head first into it, which I thought was a cool spot. Pac gets tagged in, hits a kick combo, his like chest kick, TNA kick, chest kick thing, which I always thought was a fun little dealio. Pac slips up on the top rope going for a springboard and gets on his feet, and Dax punches him in the face. I think that was on purpose. I don't think Pac actually fucked that up.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah. So I think that went to commercial after that, perhaps. We come back, and Cash pulls Penta off the apron as Pac is going for the tag. FTR hit a backbreaker elbow combo gimmick on Pac for a 2 that I thought was a 2, but then Rick Knox says, "Hey, you're not legal, bitch." And then
because they tried to do that on the last match they had. That was the finish to the last match they had. Rick Knox said, "Oh yeah."
It felt like he was starting the pin, and then he was like, "Oh wait, this is the spot, huh?"
Yeah.
Pac hits a shotgun drop kick off the top to Dax, which is, big props to anybody that can hit a drop kick like that off the top. I feel like landing
That's
like that
talk.
is a fucking hell, yeah.
Some scary shit.
Cash tries to stop Pac from tagging in, but gets his ass whooped, and Penta tags in. Pair of sling blades from Penta El Zero Syrup.
Who are you?
Just Pentagon Jr., man. Just buy the fucking rights, bro. Fuck. It's a bunch of chops. Penta does the Cazadora to cash into a DDT onto Dax, which is so fucking cool looking, man. I don't know what the fuck. Penta is on the fire here, just sprinting, hitting spots, snake eyes, cross bodies all over the place. He hits a lung blower on Cash. Shouts out to the lung blower. James hates that move, but he's a piece of shit. But moves James probably would like here is FTR doing a facebuster version of the death sentence, which I thought was awesome.
That was very, very cool. Yeah,
I was like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, you know what? I accept that. I accept that. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's not yours. Penta does like a how do you describe it? I think on commentary Excalibur called it a corkscrew Yoshi tonic. It's very.
Did he call it that? Okay, yeah. It was weird.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't know if I would call it that. I don't think he corkscrewed into it, but he like. It was not a cartwheel either, though. Yeah, it's very cool looking, though, for a 2 count. Dax crushes Pac with a fucking right hand and then hits him with a Gibson driver for a 2.9. Tully then starts arguing with Rick Knox on the apron. He's I'm going to whoop your ass, and I'm going to whoop your ass. Dax goes for a brainbuster. Pac counters and sends Dax into Tully. Dax stops himself just before, but that doesn't stop Pac from getting ran into Tully, and Tully bumps off and sells his back and his knee and his legs, and oh my god, everything hurts. Double roll up,
life, man.
True. A pair of roll ups there, leading with Pac ending on top with a 2 count. Cash hits a fucking tornado DDT using the apron on Penta on the floor, which was fucking cool as hell. Pac bumps Dax over the top, hits a moonsault off the top to the floor to FTR. And back in the ring, Dax is selling his knee to the referee to distract him because here comes that son of a bitch, Malachi Black.
Oh, brother.
Gets up on the apron as I don't know if it was Pac up top or was he just standing there? I think he might have just been standing there, right?
Yeah, he was just standing there.
Malachi grabs his whole head, and it looked like Malachi was trying to eat his fucking face. That's how close he got to his eye to spray the black mist into his eye, and Dax rolls Pac up for the win. Oh my god, what the fuck? Now he's going to be blind? That was cool.
So cool. I hope he wears double eye patches.
I do
too. I've never seen him like someone grab their head and
oh my god,
fucking right his fucking eye. God
like
damn,
it was
bro.
like he went out of his way to make sure it was in his eye. Like I was like, oh, that's
sick.
Some cool attention to detail. Penta is trying to attack FTR after the match, but he's kind of like blown up, so he can't really do it. And then FTR fucking rip off Penta's mask. What the fuck?
Stop doing that.
Bastards.
Why you fucking do that shit, man?
Yeah, man. And Malachi is still in the ring, though, and he fucking jumps on Pac and starts trying to gouge his fucking eye out. He's got blood on his hands mixed with the black mist. What the hell is going on? This guy's a little freak. So, man, you think there's no way Pac can wrestle with 2 eye patches? Is that even possible?
Yes, he can, and he will. You better fucking do it.
Oh, my God. That'd be so sick. Zatuichi style.
I really want him to do 2 eye patches, man. I'm begging him.
And like he has like a increased hearing, so he can hear when somebody's running at him or something.
What
like
the
this is just
fuck?
Zatuichi spots here. That'd be fucking so sick. Who do you put him against to do that with though? One of the FTR guys would probably be good at that.
Yeah, I think that'd actually be pretty. Dax, or I think Dax would be really good for that.
Yeah, I think so too. That'd be fun as hell. That'd be cool. So that was Rampage, a fun little episode. I was hoping for the 2 out of 3 falls because that would have probably been fucking killer. But
banger.
Maybe they can do that at Winter's Coming or Battle for the fucking belts or something like that.
How about they just beat the hell out of Nakai? How about
that? All of them do it. Next week, all of them. Next week on Dynamite, we have the Dynamite Diamond Battle Royale. Of course, MJF is defending it. They said, and Taz said, "We got the advantage there, brother. Numbers. We got the Joey numbers in there." We have Jamie Hayter taking on Riho. We have Bryan Danielson taking on John Silver, and we have the Young Bucks taking on Chaos members Rocky Romero and Chuck Taylor. And then, of course, in 2 weeks, Winter is coming. We have the Wang Man defending the title against Bryan Danielson for the AEW World title, which, of course, Hangman is retaining the championship. We will end the episode on that. Thank you so much for listening, everybody. Thank you so much. Hope you had a great time and fun. And we're going to end the audio. Everyone stop recording now. And it's done. And there we go.
And Jamie Hayter and Riho is going to be so good.
Oh, yes. You can say that. That's fine. Yeah, that's going to be great. You're right.
And Hangman's going to lose.
No! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
I like Danielson in the Manhattan Center better than Hangman. No! Oh, Hangman never wins at the Manhattan Center.
I'm Tony Khan, and I say Hangman wins.
I'm also Tony Khan. Evil Tony Khan says Hangman loses.
No.
Oh, God, we gotta go.